guys, welcome back to the Depresso Eggo Podcast. I'm your host, Tony, and here's my co-host, Len.
Hello!
And today we have a special guest with us today, Briget, also known as Daddy Chungus.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, it's just me. Round of applause!
Yeah, you guys probably remember me talking about her in previous episodes if you are a returning viewer, so we decided to bring her in today.
Yay. Okay. Alrighty, Briget. How was your day today?
The host.
Alright. Do your job.
How was your day today?
It's been okay. You know, normal. Came here, ate, and used your money to get the food. So, you know, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like high school.
It's okay.
Yeah, my money. My money.
I paid you back.
Whatever, anyways.
Okay. Appreciate it much. Anyways, how was your day, Len?
My day was pretty good. I paid for y'all's food.
No one cares.
Fuck
We're
you.
Moving on to me. I'm just kidding.
Hey guys, look at me.
Wow.
Is this something I don't know about?
No, it's from a show. It's
It's
Barbie
Barbie
Ride
the
from
Dream
the Dream
House.
House. That show's
My bad, y'all.
stupid.
I'm pretty out of touch with all things, so.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. The
But
show
anyways,
was like,
so how was your day?
it was pretty good, decent. Yeah, I didn't really have much happening today. I did get to talk with this girl, and she told me tea. Okay, and I'm gonna fill you in.
Spill the tea.
Yeah. So shut up. I'm sitting down, and she finally arrives. Usually we meet up early in the morning. We're just chatting, but she arrived late this time.
Oh,
And I
potential
was
love
like-
interest?
Maybe, I don't know. But she comes down. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry I'm late," and I'm over here like, "It's okay. I mean, it's not like I didn't wait for you for like a whole ass fucking hour." I didn't tell her that, but I'm like, I did wait for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she just arrived, and she's like, "Let me fill you in on the tea," and I'm like, "Okay." She tells me how she arrived late because her mom was helping this lady who has Alzheimer, and then her husband has cancer, all that, and she was taking this lady to Great Clips to go get her hair washed, and I'm like, I told her honestly, I was like, "Girl, why doesn't your mom just do it herself for free? Like, save that fucking money." And it's like, my mom just wanted to do that, and besides, she says that it helps the lady with Alzheimer to relax while taking the drive there. So I'm really like, honestly, I don't get. Like, I'm like, I guess, okay, I don't understand, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just sat there chatting. She was not really talking to me much because she was on a phone call with someone else, and I was like, rude, but okay. And then she's like, "Oh, actually, here's an Easter gift for you." I'm like, "Okay, what do you have?" And it was white chocolate covered Oreo cookies, and it was like Easter themed and all that. And I was like, "Oh, you brought me cookies." And she's like, "Yeah, because you gave me Girl Scout cookies the first day we met." And I'm like, "You fucking remembered?"
That's cute.
I'm like, "You fucking remembered?" And then she gave me a cookie, and then she's like, "Okay, now for the tea." And I'm like, "Oh, there's more?" I was like, "Spill." And she's like, "I broke up with my boyfriend." And I'm like, "Oh, my chance!"
Get on!
And like, but I didn't say it or anything. I was just like, "Oh," like, that's my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Why?" You know, being the nice friend I am. She was like, "Oh, it's
Super
because
nice.
it was mostly shut up. It was mostly one-sided and all that." And she was like, "Oh, he never talks to me. He didn't have a job, but he just got one recently. And then he doesn't even have a car." And she's like, "And it was only me making the conversations. And I don't like one-sided shit, so I cut it off." And I was like, "Period, bitch." And she's like, "But I don't know if it's official yet." And I'm like, "Oh my god, there goes my chance. It's
So there's like a
50-50.
break.
And the thing is, I was like, wait a minute. Is this girl even slightly interested in girls? Because, like, she talks a lot about her exes and her dudes. And most of them are skinny white guys. I'm skinny, I'm white, but I don't fit into the guy part.
I do not have penis.
I don't have
I'm
a
afraid
penis.
you don't have the facilities for that, mate.
It's like, why does my penis grow? Wait, I don't have a penis.
Wait, what?
Don't you know that one meme of like the little kids talking about like sex ed and all that?
All right.
I don't have a penis. But that was the tea. She pretty much just told me that her boyfriend broke up with her, but she doesn't know if it's official, and she gave me cookies. And guys, best way to win my heart, cookies. Give me food and I love you.
I'll make sure not to give you cookies then.
Well, damn.
Not you, damn. I'm talking about like girls that I like. Damn.
I am boy.
Yeah.
My 2 cents. If she's still like, oh my gosh, my belly, y'all.
I think that was mine.
Yeah, that wasn't mine.
That was a whole like.
Still call it a break, and honestly, it doesn't hurt to still try.
I mean,
like, I'm not saying to go in and be like, I love you, but like,
I love you.
No, literally,
Become the stalker.
Hell no, I don't want to become that.
Just slightly like, hey, I saw this and thought of you. Here you go. You know, I'm like, oh my god.
Like straight up, what made this like me, like what makes me and her like real like bond connected was the day we first met. We looked at each other awkwardly. We were like,
yeah.
And we're like, hi, and we smiled nicely and all that. And then suddenly she just goes, I like your hair. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I was making small talk with her. And I was like, what are you doing? Studying for something probably advanced. I thought she was doing AP or something, you know? Bitch was playing a farm simulator. And I was like, period. Someone I know. Like, someone like. And then she's like, she looked at me real close, up and down. And she's like, did you go to this school? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, do you know this person? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, that's my ex. And I was like, I'm like, and then I told her, did you know I used to bully your ex? And then she's like, you did? What the fuck did you call him? And I'm like, Pinocchio looking ass. And then she was like, are you serious? She's like, why though? What's the reason for the Pinocchio? And I'm like, one, because he's tall and skinny like fucking wood. And then 2, big ass nose. But that's the reason for the Pinocchio, right? And it's just like, period. And I was like, wait, hold on. If he's your ex, you gotta have some shit to talk about, right? Mm-hmm. And we were just shit talking this dude the whole fucking day. And we got along so well. And then all of a sudden, I looked at my phone, she looked at her phone. And we said at the same time, can I have your Snapchat? And I was like, oh my god.
That's the best way.
That's the best connection. Like, you know you just made a best friend right there. And now every Monday and Wednesday, we meet up with each other and then walk to class.
I love that for you.
Nice.
Period. I know that was very long, but I mean, that's literally... Ugh.
If I were me.
But you is you.
Or whatever, I was you. Straight up, just be like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, are you part of the community? And it's like, what community? Like, the community.
The
like,
QYMA.
are you know?
It's like, I want to ask.
Do the little, straight up just
but
ask.
But it's like, I don't want to... It's like, I don't want to ask, you know?
I do all the time. Like,
because, like, I straight up say, oh, I'm gay. And then that's how I know when they reply back. How I know if they're gay or not.
You said it to her, right?
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm like, she was talking about boys, right? And I was like, I'm too gay for that. And then she was like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a lesbian. What the fuck? You look at my hair, like. But yeah, so she knows I am, but I don't know about her. And from what I got,
how did she react after you said, yeah, I am lesbian?
She just almost like, anyone now in 2020 or something, like 2023, they accept you, and it's like,
oh cool.
Yeah, she was like, oh cool, and then we continue talking. So I don't know. So I'm like, you could be bi.
This isn't how
or you're straight. So now I just gotta wait and see. But I'm like this close to saying, hey girl, if the dude doesn't work out, you can try girls next time.
Yeah, but I feel like you should still be like, are you part of the, and then do the little hand thing, that's what I do. And then was like,
you gay?
What do you mean, like, are you, just I'm doing the hand guy when you flip your hand down.
The
if you
gay
know,
wrist.
Know. Yeah, the gay wrist. And usually they'll be like, oh, I am, or like, and I'm like, okay. And that's how you know, it's like, I guess I'll try and change your mind, baby girl. Like, you know.
That is good advice, though. I'll think about that when I'm ready.
Like, why are you interested? I'm like, it was just a simple question, because it's 2023. Make it a joke. Like, turn it into a joke.
No, yeah. I always do whenever I ask them.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
But I'm going to do it, like, once I know it's an official breakup. Yeah. So, like, I don't accidentally slide in too quick and be like, oh, shit. Back up real quick.
I mean, each to their own. Each to their own.
Either way, she real cute. Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
You, Tony? Oh, sorry. It's still a change. So sorry. I think that's
just like, okay, well, damn, I'll just walk out and let you guys run the thing. Who cares, right?
Anyways, how about you, Tony? How was your day?
My day, it was fine. I woke up and that's about most of it.
You woke up, had a McChicken, yeah.
Yeah, just like last week.
Mm-hmm. You had 2 last week.
Oh, I do have something to talk about, I guess.
Ooh.
Drawing wise, as always, I'm always drawing-ish, sort of. I'm still in a rut, but I drew a big titty man again.
Yeah!
That was fun.
Is the one you showed me?
Yes, the cow.
gosh.
Fuck yeah, I
The
love
milk
cow
man.
man. Milk that fucker. Milk that.
God. No, he sent it to me, and I was with my fiance, and I opened it, and he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it. It's my business.
I was like, I was telling you some of these things, and he was like, "I'm just all caught off guard," and I was like, "Don't like it."
Well, okay, so I drew that. That was like the one thing that came out. I drew another dude, but he came out kind of weird. Did I show you? It was Coffee Dude, the deer dude.
I love the coffee dude.
I didn't like him.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real honest. Like, his design, kind of basic, and it blended in with the background, which I didn't really like.
I like it.
I like the whole
Makes them
design.
simple, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the design is
Because he was just
Yeah.
a redraw, like,
And I'm like,
because
perfect.
I was redrawing someone, but
I'm like, that's cool, but it was like, I feel like when I noticed it, I was like, this doesn't look like Tony enjoyed it. He just did it randomly.
To do it.
Yeah, so
well,
I was
it
like,
was.
But
I
said
was
it
gonna make
cool.
him naked, but then my friend, because I was just asking my friend, and I was like,
You want some extra milk with that?
No, I was just
You know?
like, do you want it safe for work or not safe for work? And it was like, safe for work. And I was like, okay, I guess.
You'd be sad about it.
Because, okay, obviously I enjoy drawing naked
Yeah.
men a lot more than clothed men, but I do want to, like, try to transition between the two because I do have both counts and I don't want to just, like, let one dry up and the other one be like, ha ha ha, look at all this! And then that leads me to my next thing. So I posted my animation on Twitter, right?
Which one?
The only animation I did.
No, you did too. Remember? You did the one with the dildo one, and then you did the other one.
Okay, that one's never going on Twitter.
Okay.
The newer one, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't have like the fancy Twitter or whatever, so I just trimmed it and put it. And the first one got like a whole shitload of like interactions or whatever. It's like in the 4,000s, right?
Whoa!
And I was just like,
Damn.
yay! And then so I was like, okay, let's like try part 2. 76. I was like, what?
Okay, when you do part 2, you have to retweet it onto the same post so people can see it when
Yeah.
they click on that post.
Okay.
That's how it works. It gives it.
Alrighty.
So that way they can see it in order and they don't have to be scrolling through to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. See,
Unless
I
you're
don't
a
know
huge
what the
creator,
heck
they don't care.
yeah.
But like starting off, that's
Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing because like the first one is still getting like likes and views and whatever,
Yeah.
right? And I'm just like, okay, what happened to the second one? Because part 2 is literally at 76 and it just kind of stopped there. The other one keeps going up, and I'm like, okay,
they
what's
don't
happening?
have it in their feed.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then today I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna post the final part, just to be like, yeah, here's the whole video.
Okay,
Like,
well,
here you
before you do that, you can post the post separately on their own, but just make sure to
obviously.
make sure to retweet those two onto the other one after you post them separately, and that way they know.
All right, that makes sense. All right, yes.
Yeah.
I'll just use the first one, right?
Yeah, you just retweet onto the 1st one, but you can still post every single clip separately, so like they can have their own attention. And
If
then
anything,
retweet.
you can show him like.
That
Oh.
too, because
Yeah,
I'm just like, okay, let go.
Like, I'll show it to you
I'm
after the
very visual.
podcast.
You can tell me all this. I'm like,
I
I have
just
no
same.
information.
I'm just like,
Like, I'll tell you after
okay,
the
you
podcast.
told me this stuff. I like, it's in my brain.
But it
Retweet.
doesn't-
But what does that mean?
Yeah, I know how to like how it works because I mean I watch my the porn animations, on Twitter. Like, hey, I'm gonna say it like it's art, okay?
Yeah.
But that's how they do it, and that's what I noticed. I was like, oh, okay, I'll make sure to tell Tony this, and I'll make sure to tell you after the podcast, but not right now because like that's gonna make
And
me be
then I was
quiet for a
thinking
hot
of-
minute.
Doing another animation, but man, I'm just so tired lately. And obviously, animation is very time consuming and taxing. So I'm like, I don't know if I have the mental
Don't
bandwidth for that.
Don't train yourself for it, but
I can't even draw right now. Like, I'm drawing stick people for a next thumbnail.
I do have an idea.
That's on me.
Well, okay, but I took it up because I was like, that's easy. Like, whatever.
It's funny.
Yes, it is.
So mental illness, y'all. So it's a bit.
It's a fun thing, right? But yeah, that's how. Like, I'm gonna check it out right now just to
Scared me.
see
Sorry.
You're gonna check out what?
the little animation because it keeps going up.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's at 4,600 like
Amazing.
little interaction thingies, but it only has
Ooh.
1,000 views, 1,500.
Well, wait,
Love
4,600 or what? Like likes, retweets, or what?
No, I only got 16 likes.
But the views. If the views.
Yeah, I'm just paying attention to that big number. Gotta make
Don't
myself
worry
feel
about
better.
the
No, yeah.
I don't care about that. I just like big numbers.
I'm not big on Twitter. Like, I don't go on Twitter like that. I only go to post like, hey guys, I'm gonna Twitch or stream, come join, da da da. And sometimes I have specific, like, it may be a political stream with a bit of joke, and then do like the hashtag, because I'm trying to get in there.
No, yeah.
But
Yeah, anyways, I'm just paying attention to the big numbers, because whatever. And, like, on top of that, it's smut, so it's like, when you like it, it kind of saves.
No, yeah,
So
and everyone
obviously,
can see what you like.
I don't think people are gonna be liking it like crazy. It got 16, though, and then I got, like, 5 new followers, so,
What matters is that you're getting followers from it.
Yeah. But the thing is, I hope they don't expect, like, actual animations now, and I'm just gonna be like, that was just, like, a rare thing. Here's drawings.
Has anyone left a comment?
No, not on any of my
not
stuff,
yet?
no.
No, okay. I mean, most people do leave comments, so you never know.
you never know.
But, I'm just paying attention to that big number.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Anyways, that's how, I guess, my week. I kind of went into my week, but yeah. So today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We don't really have a topic. We're just going to go through that things game and then see where it takes us, because we've been talking and it's fine. And that's just how it's going to end up. So we're going to start. Things you keep hidden.
Nice.
All right.
Wait, can I say this?
Yes, go ahead.
Wait, like, I don't know if I can say this.
Dude, I don't
Whatever.
If it-
I have a fleshlight and a dildo under my bed.
Fuck yes. Of course you
And
do.
that is what I keep hidden.
Keeps it hidden in the drawers or under the bed?
It's under my bed. They're
That's
in a
what I
box. They're in a
thought.
box. But like,
Imagine someone walks
flashlight's
in,
like, yay, big.
hide and seek under your bed. What?
No, don't go under there.
I would cry.
Oh, okay, but they're like discreet. Like the dildo's in a black box. You don't know it's a dildo. It's just a black box.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, I guess the flashlight's like there's a picture of it. But
You should just cover it or paint it over.
Yeah.
no one goes under my bed. I mean,
Okay, there you go.
Let's
no
just
one
hope
really comes in
not.
your room.
Let's hope
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
well,
Jinx
they
it
do. I'm
already.
grown, so what?
I wish I could think like that.
Fight me.
Nah.
What you gonna make me do? Throw it away?
Sorry,
No.
I just imagine me going, you swing against across the room. Like, it's just a little.
It's like, wobbly. Just slap it. It's just bloop.
With me, or do you want to go?
You go ahead, Briget.
I guess with me. So I live with obviously my fiance, but a roommate too.
That big inhale, though.
But oh yes, I just registered what you said. Sometimes they'll be in my room, and I have to quickly throw in the closet the condoms.
Wait, brand new or?
No, yes. Oh my god, yes, because I've used them laying on the floor. No, I'm kidding. It's supposed to be a joke, y'all.
Wait,
It's
I don't know
supposed to be a
what's
joke.
going on.
See what I mean? I can't joke because it comes up like it's real. Y'all are making me hot right now.
Spice
Okay, wait. No, it's not real. 2, though. No, like, night happens. Sometimes it happens. Morning happens. And I'll just be like, woo, I forgot about it. Like, a box just there. And sometimes
like
they'll be
half
like,
open.
hey, Briget. And I'm like, yo, knock a little, please. Like, they won't sometimes. And so I'll just throw that. Or my little pink vibrator. I have to, like, when my sister comes over, and like, she'll barge in. She doesn't care. Love you, girl. Love you. But she'll barge in and be like, I'm here. And then I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, you're not supposed to see this shit.
No, if she ever did, I think I'd be mortified. And, like, God knows what would happen.
Honestly,
I would. It's so different with my family dynamic. No.
ooh, man.
I have to move state. And then, like, block them.
Oh my god. She
You
said,
just cut off all contact.
Yes, because if I go walk in and they just see me and all they think of, oh my god, I'm mortified. But no, I think they're not that big of a deal. But
I mean, y'all are grown, so like.
But other people don't gotta see my business.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
literally
I don't
told
gotta
my
know
mom
what
I
you're
have a
doing.
fetish yesterday or the other day.
What? Sorry?
No.
What did you say?
Repeat
I
yourself.
said I literally told my mom I had a fetish the other day.
I love that for you.
We were in the kitchen. It was me, my mom, and Vienna, and they were talking about something. And then I was like, that's my fetish. They were like, what? I was like, oh.
I can't do that, man.
I like it how he just communicates with his family.
I love
Me over here,
that.
I can't say shit.
No, I can't.
Like, Tony knows this,
And
but
then
every
they
time
just
I come
laugh,
out,
and it's all
I get
good.
thrown back into the closet, and I'm like, what the fuck?
My father... No, man, my father would probably find this.
Nah. I mean, I talk about my mom all the time.
No. He don't know a certain thing about me.
Ooh.
But point is, mother does. Love you, mom. But no, I can't because a father can't communicate with that man. If it's not about him, he can't do it. Mom is just weird. She's my bestie, yeah, but when it comes to those things, I'm like, la 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 la, I don't want to hear it.
Señora, vete.
No, right. My sister, we're not like that either. We talk about everything except for that. We're very private people when it comes to our private lives. The only person I talk very like is like Tony.
Hi.
Like, he'd be like, so what is your fetish? I'm like, yeah, thanks for asking. So,
Go to a full paragraph of that shit.
Yeah, basically. But, yeah.
Yo, you guys have things hidden. I don't.
You can't have things.
I
hidden.
can't have.
They find it.
Really?
I can't have anything hidden because they snoop. My mom is a fucking snooper. I remember this one time. It was like I think 2 years ago or a year ago. I don't know, but I had a sketchbook and I never draw porn. Because it's like I never thought of it, and I was like, I'm gonna be horrible at it. And then I decided to draw some on the last few pages and cover them with sticky notes. Mm-hmm. Anything drug related, anything NSFW, I would cover it with a sticky note. But I was at work one day and my sketchbook
really fast.
Yes.
What is NSW?
Not suitable for work. Not
safe for work.
Okay.
So
I've always seen that, just never knew what it was. Okay.
NSFW is pretty much another word for porn. But anyways. But I was at work, and my sketchbook was closed, but I mean, it was on my desk. Mm-hmm. And I guess my mom had the fucking curiosity to look through my art, and she saw all the doodles. And then one day I come back. I come back from work, and I'm just over here drawing on another page, and then she was like, she's like, so you like drawing? I'm like, yeah, I like drawing. What's up with that? And she was like, yeah, just be careful with what you draw. Because I'm like, she's like, it's not pretty. And I'm over here like, the fuck you mean by that? What? And then I got conscious. And I was like, she went through my notebook. You know, I'm like, she went through the sketchbook. And she was like, yeah, I saw it. And like, she admitted it and everything. She's like, I saw it. You shouldn't be drawing that stuff. And I'm like, this bitch, why are you invading my privacy? But there is never a moment where I have privacy in that house. Because my doors don't even lock in the first place.
Really?
So it's like...
Yeah, they're like
they're closet doors.
Like closet doors, you know?
So like, they can open wide open. I don't get privacy. So it's like...
My room doesn't have a lock.
And I was like, your room doesn't have a lock?
It doesn't have a lock on my bathroom.
Oh,
I have
a lock.
A lock. Yes.
I thought you said walk. I was like, what?
Yes, a walk.
It doesn't have a pan?
No, because like in my room I have a bathroom. Mm-hmm. That one has a lock, but my main bedroom doesn't. Damn. So when they certain someone, well, my roommate, again, love you girl, but please knock. Girl, you shouldn't be just coming in like that. Continue.
But no, I understand that. My room is also like connected rooms, where it's like the bedroom, a closet room, like a whole big office room or something, and then there's the laundry room. And that's why I never get privacy, because it's the laundry room. And then,
come in and out, you know.
And my office room, that's really where all my things are. My mom likes to snoop through that shit. So I was like, so now I have to be careful with what I do, and I barely communicate with my mom. Blessing you, stupid bitch!
No, but my mom found my pregnancy test just to, like, you know, what happens.
No, yeah.
And I wrapped it in, like, 3 bags. Oop. So she had to really scavenge through with it, and she was like, mija, ¿qué es esto? And I was like, no te preocupes, no estoy embarazada. She was, pero, ¿por qué? And I was like, no te preocupes, no estoy casada. No estoy embarazada. I joke about it with her, and she's so serious. I'm here like, yeah, okay.
But things that I do, like, normally hide from, like, well, like, that's one, my sketchbook art. My NSFW art, if I actually do anything of that, I do hide it with sticky notes and all that, and I double layer it, triple, all that.
So,
but,
yeah, she snoops.
Yeah. Like, you're gonna have to take a while to strip through it. But, other things that I hide is, like, Red Bull. If I ever do want to drink a Red Bull, like, I have it, and I have to hide it so they don't see it. Because
Red Bull.
They don't like energy drinks.
Okay.
They don't want me drinking it, and I'm over here like...
I need it.
Like, bitch, give me my Red Bull. And I'm like, I don't drink it often, but like if I bought it, I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah.
So, but they don't like it, so I have to hide it all the time if I ever bought one, and I'm saving it for later.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, yeah, I hide Red Bulls if I do have any purchased. But if I got to hide something like real big, I would hide either a vibrator or some shit, or I would hide drugs like weed.
Oh my.
When I am the age, I'll buy like those two things when I'm like
How
the
old are
age.
you?
You are
19.
19?
I'm grown, but the thing is, I don't know where the fuck to hide shit. Everyone's in my room.
Have you thought about maybe hiding some things in his room if he lets you? And then when you come over, you're just like...
That's weird. It's like, hey man, I want to check out for
Yeah,
some
shit right
shit.
there next to the vibrator.
I meant like the weed or something. Not like...
Yeah, I put it where the vibrator is. If you get to that.
I thought you meant the other day. You're like, hey man, I want to check off. Give me my vibrator. Like, what the heck?
Oh my gosh, no, you're right. Because when I found a certain thing of a certain sibling, I wanted to gouge my eyes out. And I wanted to internally scream for the rest of my life.
I assume it was your guy sibling?
I won't say anything because it is
Yes.
that's all I'll say. Point is that as an older sibling, man, that freaked me out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it private now. We're good.
I'm like, see, and the thing is, I can't say that I'm not fucking, I'm not a snooper either. Like, I don't do it on purpose. There are times where your parents send you to do something.
That's what I mean.
To
I didn't
look for it.
purpose to go
Like,
snoop.
I
It
didn't
just
go.
happened.
Like, yeah, because there was this one time where I accidentally, like, I was trying to look for something that my mom told me to look, and I had to look in both my dad's drawer thing and my mom. I found lube in my mom's and condom in my dad's, and I was over here like,
That's tough. No, that's tough.
wahoo! Yeah, they're wahooing, but it's like, hey. And I'm over here like, I'm like, y'all are grown. This is nothing. I'm grown too, but it's just like,
You're my mom and dad, you
and
know?
I'm like, oh my god. And the thing is, I never thought they would. The lube is new. The condoms are
lube is new.
The lube is new.
I keep track.
The condoms are not. I'm like, I've seen them before, but it's like the lube is new, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm just like,
Things are getting spicy.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I mean, and I'm thinking so too, because like my mom's going through a normal human thing. And then I'm like, oh, she's getting step ahead. She says, I can't get pregnant no more. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Yeah, you gotta wait.
oh.
But she's like, because I told her she had it, and then she was like, no, I don't. And then she got full ahead of herself, bought herself a lube, I guess. I don't know.
No.
But that's what I'm assuming, but.
My parents look like two friends that are forced to be together.
Dead ass?
Yeah. I'm sure they love each other. I'm not saying they don't, you know.
They're just probably like silent lovers in a way. No?
They're people who shouldn't be together.
Okay.
I'm pretty. If y'all know, I'm sorry. I'm very private, y'all, but I still want to say things. But I'm so private, even if it's like, I know it's a safe space. I've heard your podcast. It's a pretty safe space. I'm just, and me as a person, I'm very private, but I'm also gonna be like, no, I can relate.
No,
they
like,
shouldn't
yeah.
be together. They
Yeah.
But you know what?
Because
Like, know.
me and Tony, we tried and make sure that our podcast, we don't mention names or anything.
Mhm.
Unless, like, if we're talking shit.
Unless it's something like fine, you know.
Like, parents, that's okay-ish. Because it's like, you're going to have to live with them. You're going to have to hate on them for a few minutes and then you're done.
It's just renting it out or renting
It's like,
it out.
yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you're not comfortable with it, that's cool. Ain't nobody forcing you. Oh, where's my gun at?
You know, if anything, I'm scared Tony's gonna like expose him and be like, Tony!
Wait, what?
Tony, you love exposing people.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, cut it out. No, but no, it's like.
That's why I'm drawing, so I'm like only half paying attention, so I don't say anything stupid.
Oh my god. For me, it's just no names, man.
Alright. Shall we do the next card?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I want to say something like going off of that thing.
Okay.
Well, only because you were mentioning porn. Like your mom
Really?
finding it. As you guys know, my relationship with my mother, at least, is pretty decent, pretty fine. Actually, it's better than fine. I get along with my mother, like, really well. But, so, she knows I draw naked guys.
I love
she's
that so
she's
much.
totally fine with it. Because, you know, I was just like, you know, Mom, I draw the occasional naked dude. She's like, I know. I've seen your stuff. I was like, what? I was like, what?
You never know if she crosses your.
I mean, I assume by now that, you know, they've already found at least old stuff that I have, like, written on paper, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then, especially that stuff, I don't know if they know about the stuff under my bed, but I do think they do, because It's right next to the drawers, and they keep like all their like taxes and stuff in there.
Oh my God.
So obviously
Why
they
would you
open
place
it
it there?
But it's like in the back. You
But
know?
if they don't care and they're, I mean, I love that for you.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm jealous anyway.
Right. I mean, you gotta live with them.
Jealous,
Right.
right?
I literally moved out for that reason. I still feel like chained down. Like, no, Mama, I didn't do that. I promise. Like, I'll smoke here and there, right?
Yeah.
And it's perfectly fine. I'm like about to be 24, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
But my mom be like, "Fumaste?" And I'm like, no más those bebidas, I promise. You know, and I was like, oh, no está bien, you do that so that I'm like, no, Mom, I swear, but she's like okay with it, but I'm the one freaking out.
There are times where it's like I want to drink the daiquiris that are in the Jeffrey
Mhm.
because Tony bought canned ones. Everyone in the family hates them
Canned
except
what?
for canned daiquiris, daiquiris or what are they called?
The wine coolers?
No, the canned liquor ones.
The what is it? The Seagrams.
Yeah,
Those
Seagrams.
are
Oh,
wine
Seagrams.
coolers.
Yeah. Oh, they're wine coolers.
They're called wine coolers.
I never knew that. Well, the
Don't worry,
Seagram,
neither.
the Seagram cans. Nobody likes them except for my ass.
They're good.
And I'm over here like, I want to drink one, but then it's like, they're gonna know it's gone because
Right.
that's where all the cerveza is. I'm like, be
Mhm.
careful, I'm not drinking the
Counting
cerveza.
that.
And I'm like, I hate cerveza, but it's like I love the wine,
God
Mhm.
damn it.
but it's like I can't have any.
Ever since I got like blacked out drunk at Vegas at this club.
Period. Love that.
Right. It's almost like, because basically all in high school, you know, I was in band the whole time. We didn't basically have a social life at all.
It was so.
It was just
lame.
Wednesday and Sunday. At the time, I was like, woo! But now I'm like, I didn't do anything with my teen life. And that
That's
one
still
night,
good.
or those 3 days I stayed in Vegas with my fiance and their family, like cousins,
Mhm.
it's like I let it all out. I don't think I can do it again. I think I've done my time. And I'm not in college either, so I really just did it all in 3 days. And
Like, done.
No, literally, I felt like I was just like pulling on the floor because I wanted to puke and just be like, ah. It was
sad.
bad. But now when I drink even like fruity drinks, I now get tipsy so easily. I'm so like, what is it? A light drinker now.
See,
Yeah.
for me, it's when I drink.
I love Hennessy.
Ooh.
Sorry, go on.
No, respect to that. Like, respect. But, when I drink, it's really rare, but, you know, one bottle or, like, one can, they say it doesn't do much.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's cool. But it's like, for me, it's like, you can feel the burn, but it's for me, it's like, I've already calmed down. That's the only time. My parents, they're like, no alcohol. But there are times, and I'm not even lying, they give it to me in a full glass, like a big round glass, and they're like, drink. And I'm like, why? And they're like, you're stressed out, anxiety is so high, we don't even know
Just
how to
take a
talk to
sip.
you. They're like, take a sip, or you know what, drink it all. And I'm over here like, without hesitation, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Mexicans, I feel like, just don't care as much.
Mm,
At least with
yeah.
my
I mean,
family.
like, freaking drinking is part of the personality, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And there was a time where a party, and it was like, it was a Mexican party, and they were serving like in a liter bottle. That's what they call them, the big ones, the plastic ones, liter bottles, whatever. It was a liter bottle, and I don't know what it was, but it was like an alcoholic beverage, and it was sweet. I loved it. But they were serving it in like those little skinny shot glasses, like the long ones,
Yeah.
the fancy ones. And I had mine, and I was like, oh, this is good. Everyone at my table hated it, so they passed it on to me.
Uh-oh.
The parents kept it a secret from me, because I didn't know what it was, because I knew it burned, but I'm like, oh, maybe it's sour that it burns.
You're like, feels good. I'm gonna be drinking
Like,
that.
yeah, like, I'm okay, right? And they all passed it over to me. I drank about 10, 15, somewhere there, of those glasses, and I was just like, this was so good, yum.
And you're not even aware that you're out of your mind.
Like, no, I was sitting down the whole time, so I was like, I didn't have to worry about anything. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm relaxed. I was really relaxed. I was like, oh, this party is fun. I love it. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm not anxious that people are staring at me or anything. Yay! Like, and I didn't think much about it because I was having fun before I drank, so I was like, oh wow, da 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 da. And then I said, I gotta go take a piss, and I stand up.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's when you stand out, it
And I'm
gets
like-
you.
and I'm like, huh? huh? Why is the room spinning? And, like, it took me a minute to, like, walk, because the bathrooms were closed, but it was, like, weird. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, hello? Then I wobbled to the bathroom, sat down, the room's still spinning, and I was just taking a piss casually.
It was like me, man. I tripped.
I'm like, I don't care if I'm tripping right now. I need to take a piss.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
important.
and once I, like, took a piss, it, like, calmed down or something.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, okay. And I walked back, and I'm like, I like, told the family, and I'm like, what happened? I don't think I'm feeling good. Or, like, what was that? And they're like, oh, yeah, we gave you alcohol. And I'm like, they said it so bluntly and everything, and I was like, so you just gave me, like, fucking 15 cups of this?
You want to tell me anything?
And you didn't tell me? And they're like, we didn't think it would do anything to you, because, like, it's really, really weak. And I was like...
There's light drinkers.
And I was like, what do you mean it was weak? That didn't... Because I knew the burn.
Mm.
The burn was not weak. It was, like, tequila burn. So I was like,
But did it not have that alcohol-y taste, kind of
like,
like
it
that
didn't
tequila?
taste like alcohol. It tasted more like blue raspberry.
It
tasted fruity. It tasted fruity. So I was like,
What is that drink?
Yeah.
I want that one. If it's fruity, let me get like that again.
yes. And I'm like, I tried to search up the brand of this bottle and everything. I never found out what it was. And I'm trying so hard. All I know is it's a clear bottle with the label white. And there's like a red mountain. And the soda or whatever it is blue. I don't know what the brand name
Probably like a
is.
Fanta. They probably mix it, yeah.
They
'Cause,
probably
like,
did.
Cheddar's has this thing called the cactus juice, but it's like a tequila shot. Can't even taste the tequila, but it was so sweet. And I was like, I need a bottle of this. 'Cause I love drinking. That's the bad part.
Me?
No,
I
like,
hate drinking
no,
so
my dad's
much.
an alcoholic. Like, addiction runs in
Yeah.
my family. That's what, like, that type. But I have to literally force him, like, no, it's okay. I won't drink.
Like me, it's like I have taste tested almost every single one that my family has offered me. Ones I haven't taste tested is like Jim Beam or Hennessy or anything. I haven't taste tested
Gin
yet.
is strong as fuck.
I haven't tried it, or Fireball either, but I have tried.
Those taste like no pleasure for me.
I have tried recently in my life, alcohol-wise, is like Malibu, Seagram, there's Rompope, the Santa Clara one.
You try soju? You try soju?
Which one?
Soju is like the
No,
Asian.
but I want to.
I have some.
Oh,
Big old bottle.
I mix out here saying here.
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, like
I could bring a little bottle, but like, here.
Like,
Not for me, though.
though.
But no.
Like, I usually put it, I have Sprite earrings, and that's how I take the shots. I used to do it during high school. I did it during high school, okay?
It's so good.
But I tasted most of my alcohols in high school or at parties, or my family made me. Like, Kahlua, they made me like a whole shot, not a shot glass, but like a whole glass of it. And it was a lot. And I was like, oh. Then it was like, oh, wow. We had a minute pause. Tony was trying to get his water, and then we looked at it, we're like, which one?
You need to, allegedly, let me just say that. The point is, when you need to try soju. You need to try soju. Because it's like basically water,
good.
but it doesn't.
It's rice water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something?
Like
Yeah.
it literally doesn't burn at all. That's what's the dangerous part though. You'll think like, oh, like 1-2 shots not gonna do anything.
No, it's strong. I've
It's
heard.
strong. Oh my god!
Like,
But
I
mix
try
it. I mix it with the ocean spray cranberry juice, and then those. What are those called? Like the yogurt little drinks.
Yakult?
Yeah, those. I
Fuck
love it.
yeah.
I
The
mix
Mexican
it.
thingy?
Yeah.
They're called
Apparently they're
yogurt.
Asian. I don't know anymore. I thought they were Mexican.
Apparently it's Asian, but the Mexicans
Yeah.
adopted it. And we were just
Well, okay,
like,
there's like
I'm not
cacahuates.
surprised,
Those
though.
they're Japanese fried
Yeah,
peanuts,
yeah,
but they're not
yeah.
from Japan. They're Mexican.
yeah.
They're made in Mexico and
Us
everything.
Mexicans are all mixed in so many races,
We really
man.
are.
Yeah.
And then it's like, we be
If
hating
it's
on the
good, it's
Asian
good.
brothers.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm like, you're literally, it's in your blood. Why are you
Like-
hating? But you need to try it. Like you.
Yes. You gotta
We'll
give me
bring some next time.
Oh, yeah!
If you're for real, I'll bring. I am
We can do a joint
not
podcast.
over 20. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wait, no.
I don't think I want to see.
Well, if we're gonna do one,
None of us are responsible like that.
I'm a little responsible with it.
Beep beep.
like, I'll probably just take one one shot and that's it. And I'll be like, sober up with a
and
bunch
just
of
let
water.
it. Yeah, let it. Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you gotta be smart with it. It's either just taste test the shot and then just drink a bunch of water.
Usually, if I drink someone else's place, I'm either staying over or someone else is driving.
No, yeah.
Cause
But next podcast we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even next. Just that's in the plan.
Just in
It's
general.
It's a plan. It's an idea.
Yeah. And with the mixings of the juices. But okay, yes.
All right. Ready for the next card?
I guess. Jeez, y'all talk so much. I'm just here like,
you don't drink.
I was like, yeah, I don't drink, guys. I mean, like, the farthest I've done is, like, tequila, and that's about it. But
What about wine?
Wine is disgusting as fuck.
Yeah, I don't like wine that much.
I kind of like
I've
it.
tried.
And, like, the only reason I drink tequila is with squirt. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Does it taste good with squirt?
Yes.
Oh.
I love it with
I
squirt.
can mix mine with whatever sweet I got. I'm like, oh, clear.
I like squirt and, like, limon because it gives, like, a weird
yeah.
tangy. Like, also, do you guys like this?
Yes. I love it.
Okay.
But, like, tequila-wise, I have had some. But it's like,
No,
I didn't really like the burn because it left me choking. And I was
Cause
like, ugh!
I hate beer because I'm just like, that shit's gross.
It is.
And I've tried Seagrams. I got sick of it. It's so sweet. I can't
I
do
love
sweet.
it.
Sweet one.
I like sweet shit, like for alcohol, but I can't do sweet shit in general anymore. Like candy
No, I can't
and
do
shit
sweet
like
in general.
that.
Yeah, I don't do that. My body hates it.
I love it.
The
At
drink.
an amount. So it's like...
Are we ready for this?
Yes,
Yes.
All right, so this one might be good. I don't know. Things you're...
You literally...
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay.
Things your parents forgot to tell you. There you go.
I'm adopted. I'm kidding.
You're adopted.
I'm not
That was
adopted.
from the game, like last time we played.
Oh, that is what we
That's what
said.
that your brother said
Yeah,
to
my
you.
brother said to me
So
that
they
I'm
pulled out
adopted.
this card, and it's like my
Yeah.
family sitting in a circle, and it's like things your parents forgot to tell you, and then her brother, you're adopted.
I'm not adopted, but I like to say I am because it's like I'm too white for the family.
I get that.
Well, your dad's white, but you're like the only one that came out white.
I came out too white.
I could help. Okay.
But in all seriousness, what my parents never told me, but like recently did, was something about like the past. Oh, apparently when I was not born yet, but I was in my mom's belly.
I was invisible.
My mom was apparently supposed to visit my grandma. May she rest in peace. It was a grandma on my dad's side, but she was visiting her, and the dad side of my family, like, they treated my mom when I was not born yet like total shit.
I can relate.
And she told me like the whole story, and I was over here like, oh. It made me hate on them for a minute, but I was like, I can't say anything because it's like they love me so much because I'm a girl, and I'm over here like, if I was a boy, I bet they probably would have like fucking murked my ass or some shit. Be like, fuck that bitch. But since I turned out to be a girl, they like all fell in love with me and everything, and I was like, wow. I don't really like I hate being compared to the dad side of the family because ever since my mom told me that, she's like, you're just like them. I'm like, they steal money. They don't even say thank you. They don't even help. They don't do anything. They don't even call me. And you're comparing me to them? I'm like, bitch, I do way more than them.
Right.
And I'm over here like, anyways, that's one thing my mom has told me. What about you, Tony?
Let's see. Something that my parents forgot to tell me. I'm not sure.
You don't know?
Well, I mean, I guess the story that, like, came up recently that, like, I never knew about my parents was, like, they were whack when they were younger. Like, because basically my mom ran away, right?
Yeah.
My mom ran away.
I feel like it's pretty normal because mine did too.
I didn't know
my
about
mom
that.
ran away from basically the family to be with my dad. And then my dad is, like, apparently back then, it was, like, drogas every day kind of thing.
Bad boys.
like cocaine and shit like that. I was just like, what? And then apparently it all stopped because it was like one time, it was when my mom was pregnant with me, that they started doing drugs and shit at our house or whatever.
Yeah.
And my mom walked into that, and then it got to the point where she was just like, it's either me or this, and, you know, they kicked him out and whatever. But I was like, wow, you guys are whack. Oh, another thing is, my abuelos from that side, they're brujas.
I have a friend who also has that. Has that.
But, you know, they're not brujas anymore. But, you know, when they were still in Laos and everything, they were basically the witches.
That's dope.
That's such a slay. I love that.
Like, you can brag about it and everything. It's like, I'll hex you, bitch.
Bitch, I'll pull out the book. No. That's really cool. I love that. Me? Well, I wish mine was more light like that. More like I said it is. I found out that I have, like, in my dad's side really just fucked up and all around the places.
Yeah.
And, which is why I don't communicate with them.
Yeah.
At all. I have
Take your time.
cousins that are in incest relationship.
Oh my god.
When I heard that, like,
our
a
grandparents.
few months ago.
It's not wrong if it's gay.
Are you serious?
He's into that shit apparently.
No, I mean, okay, but like...
You wrote a whole fanfiction!
Let me explain! Okay, but I don't, like, ever well, the fanfiction, it was about twins. Okay.
Twins that...
Banging each other, but anyways.
Well, now we found out a kink, but...
Hey, that's something you just found out.
There you go!
I mean, not there.
Okay, so, like, incest between, like, straight is bad, only because, in my opinion, is because, you know, there's a chance of the baby, and the baby will be like...
Oh my god.
Just demonios everywhere. But you know, if it's just like two of the same genders, then nothing can happen.
I mean, except for STDs.
Comment
But I mean,
from me. I'm just the host. No, I'm the host.
I guess so.
I'm a host. I mean, a host. I mean.
Oh my goodness. No, mine's just like incest. I mean, there's a lot of violence on my dad's side. I personally don't know about it because I hate it. Mm-hmm. But
we don't want to burn your baby.
No, they have children.
Wait, what, the incest people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
See, that's bad.
I don't know much about it. All I heard is that mom was like, yeah, they have that. And I was like, oh, okay.
And
that's
your dad has
fine.
to learn to talk, apparently. Like,
but
use that as blackmail.
we don't communicate with them. I mean, it's all in Mexico. Not my business.
Well, technically, our grandparents are cousins, but they're not like direct cousins.
Yeah, they're like long distance. So it's like,
but
we found that out at the funeral.
Yeah.
At the funeral.
Okay. Another thing is, my mom has been saying lots of shit. Okay, so my mom is clearly mentally ill, just like us, you know.
I mean, almost everyone.
But they don't want to admit it. The parents
no,
don't want to admit it.
She is, but you know, she's kind of saying things, not like, you know, suicide or anything like that, but like, she's just being a lot more real, or like, you know, she's starting to piece things together about the family, and then she would just say it like to me, because, I mean, it's gotten to the point where I'm like kind of her therapist kind of thing. Yeah. Because like she randomly just comes in my room and starts talking, and I'm like, oh, okay.
She probably feels safe with you.
Yeah, but like, you know, she.
That's cute. Oh god.
She's basically like trash talking abuelo.
Fuck yeah!
Dad! And then she's like, I mean, he's dead, rest in peace, but like, you know, all this shit is making sense.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it was mostly the whole trauma that the family carries was abuelo's fault. Mm-hmm. Because he just wanted money. He cared more about the land. And
rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace with abuelo, but like, he was not a good dude.
Well, and then...
He used to beat grandma up.
Yeah, I know. That's how she has the thing that she's in the hospital for now. You know that, right?
Are you dead serious?
What? I'm sorry.
So, my grandma's in the hospital for like something. I don't know like, what it is,
it's
right?
de la tripa, the intestines.
But it's like, it's weird.
The right now
but the reason she has that, or at least what, you know, what my mom said, is because of abuelo.
How?
I don't know. They
maybe
go
she
into
got
details.
beat there or something.
Then
later on, it
came back.
Yeah. Because, I mean, right now she's in the hospital because, I mean, it got infected. It got infected by, like, a bacteria. And the nurse, when I went to visit, like, that one time, she was like, oh, yeah. And we asked her, like, what is it called? Because we kept calling it puss, you know? But that's what we know it as. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, no, it's spluff. I'm like, what the fuck is spluff? But it turns out it's another type of puss, but it's, it's like the bacteria kind, and it's just like, oh yeah, this one is...
Because it's not infected, it's bacteria. There's apparently a difference.
Apparently. And they're like, oh, it's just oozing it out due to her, the thing that helps you recover. The immune system not fast enough, so it just... The bacteria is just doing it itself.
Well, that
and
and grandma freaking... Because it's also kind of grandma's fault, because, you need a rest after a surgery over, right? You need
ass was walking.
Yeah, my grandma's stubborn, and she's still, like, gotta do things myself, you know? And then she was, like, trying to cook near the stove and everything, and you're not supposed to be around heat for surgery, and your siblings are like, don't do that, and then she got mad at them, and now she's back in the hospital, so it's like...
So is this, man. I'm stubborn too, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, every time I'm, like, with her, I have to remind her, like, I'm, like, her little... Reminder. She calls me su gatita, like, her little kitten, because, like, I'm always just...
She's close to grandma.
I'm really close with grandma, like, I'm always, like, up behind her, like, everything.
I'm alone with grandma, and she starts yelling at me. Like, oh, stop it!
But I had to talk with grandma about, like, grandma, you can't do that, you gotta respect people, but, I told her, I was like, you need to take time, like, you need to chill, because when we were doing the church thing, she was, like, stretching, and you're good, you were stretching, and then she was, like, because I was helping her, guiding her, like, random stretch, right, and I do fast, because that's how, like, I'm, like, really fast motion, and then she was trying to copy me, and I'm like, no, grandma, chill, slow down.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill. But I was like, grandma, chill, you need to slow down, you need to take it your pace, you can't just rush it. She's like, fine, it's just the stomach. I'm like, no, but that's connected to the muscle of that stomach, you need to chill. So I just had to help her, like, stretch, all that. Grandma is just stubborn, and it takes a fat minute to come, like, kind of gaslight her in a way, but it's like, it's for
your own good.
It's for your own good.
I'm over here, like...
Bad intentions.
No, yeah, like, over here, like, oh, well, if you don't do this, and then she was, it's like, convincing her.
Like a little kid.
It's like I have to talk to her like a little kid. That's why I'm just like, soy su gatita, like a little kid's pet. I'm over here, like, reminding her to do shit. I had to remind her. When we were in Mexico, and I used to live with her, because I didn't want to be with my parents, I would always have to remind her, take your meds, do this, do that, and it's just all that. And most of the time, I was like, let me drive. She's like, you don't know streets in Mexico. I'm like, you're right. So I would always have to pay for her. But grandma's a whole nother breed.
Well, something lighter.
Anyway! What was the stuff? Okay.
Because we were doing, it went through incest, and somehow we got here, but...
I mean, it was kind of related anyway.
I mean, they do still kind of like twins banging each other. The idea of two same bases,
Oh, okay. Oh, well, instead of twins, you think about clones, okay? That's better, no?
That's a better, yeah.
That's a better...
They're not related!
They're not related, it's just a random fucking clone. My God. And the clone can change themselves for you or something, okay? Like, damn.
But I wouldn't bang myself.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
No, I want to watch myself get banged.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to clone it myself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would watch two clones of the
twin.
same person, but that's not me.
Anyways, next card.
Next card? Are we moving on?
No, I'm kidding. Like, I don't know.
No,
I thought you were going to say something.
She already
did.
The
incest and...
Hers was the incest one.
Do I have a funny one?
You said on a lighter note, and then I cut you off again with my twin talk.
You did? See, I just go with it. On a lighter note, I don't know. I was just, I thought someone was going to jump in.
Move it on!
Yeah! I thought someone was going to jump in.
I'm so sorry! I just threw it.
Please. No, Tony can
throw the balls in the gym.
No! We were in high school.
And she was terrified of balls.
I'm not even kidding.
I mean, like, the ball wouldn't be close to us. So she'd be like, no!
The soccer ball, the basketball, most of the basketballs are women playing volleyball.
Yeah.
But basketball did end up hitting me in the face, remember?
And you remember that, what's his face? The carrot looking...
Toby! Toby!
He looked like a carrot.
Yeah. I was like, he kind of looks like a carrot. And I felt, I was trying to be mean. I was just like, you look like a carrot.
Not trying to be mean, my ass. We're
it's
always
like
mean in high school.
We used to compare people to animals. Like, Mr. Miller was a ferret.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, he's not an animal. He's a carrot. He's a vegetable.
Well, marshmallow doesn't work there anymore. So
Well, according to this category,
I feel like we
a vegetable
traumatized that
is
dude or something. I feel like we traumatized that dude or something.
oh, we definitely did.
Because we would hang out with him and he'd be like so awkward. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he was a little racist with us.
Oh.
He thought I was an immigrant
Oh.
in the beginning, and I was like, no, I'm just really stupid. And he was like, oh.
It just helps into the stereotype.
Well, he was Asian.
Oh, okay. Then
Mr. Miller? He's white.
I thought we were talking about Toby.
Mr. Miller. No, Toby, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was awkward. I was like, I remember Toby being awkward.
I had a crush on that man. I was like, oh my god. He was a senior though.
Pattern coming on.
Hey, look. No. No. It was not me that. I don't think Hispanics, okay? I'm gonna say that right there.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean, I like Asian dudes.
The
I
girl,
like dudes in
it's a
general.
fetish. And I'm like, that's not what I'm doing.
the girl that I find cute is actually an Asian girl.
Bro!
It's in circles. Like, she's an Asian girl, but she's adopted by a white family. So she's really white.
But is she in her culture? Oh, she's really white.
She's like, she talks really white and like dresses really white. So I'm over here like, okay, she's really into the white culture.
So
that's what she was growing into, yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh.
No, because people like my mom was like, oh, tienes una fetish. I'm like, what the fuck?
like,
No,
I make sure not to do that. I'm like,
that's not those.
I have many fetishes. But I think my main fetish is just men in general.
No, I'm a fetish race. I don't do that shit. You can like a race, but if it's a point where it's like, whoa.
It's like only them. It's like only them. Like, no.
No, but he's a beaner inside.
No, I just like men. Alright, well, it's kind of hard because I see men in real life. And I'm just like, why are you fucking stupid? Why
That's
are you
so
idiots?
true.
Why are you But then, like from like a I guess sexual perspective, I'm just like, ooh. Wow. If you guys weren't so fucking idiots all the time.
No, I'm with a man, but I be having gay thoughts, man. I never got to explore that side of me. He's fully aware of it.
It's okay.
Fully aware of it.
Not all girls. I swear, it's so hard for me to find them.
Well, you're in the Bible Belt, so you can't find many.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was happening with Mr. Miller?
Oh, yeah, Mr.
Oh, I think he was like a ferret.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that he thought I was an immigrant.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
I meant. You thought I was talking about
Talking about that, man, I actually ended up getting, well, me and this other dude, it was the band queen and band king, so we were always, like, really close with him, apparently, and we would always be in his office, skipping class, but, I mean, one day, he was like, you know something funny? I'm gonna show it to you. And he shows me a King of the Hill clip episode where they go to fucking Mexico and fucking the lady kidnaps a kid from Mexico and brings him to the U.S. She didn't know that the kid was it, but like, she was like, bien gracias y tú or some shit.
Bien gracias y tú.
And then she was like, kidnap the kid, and then the kid's like, la niña, she's like, I don't know you. I go home. Like, she was saying that in Spanish, and she was like, I was just selling gum on the street.
Oh my
And
god.
like, but they have a court case, all that, and then she's trying to speak Spanish, and this is court in like Texas border, so it's like in Spanish. And they're like in court, and she's trying to talk about something, but she's over here broken Spanish. She's like, oh, la tortilla was cooked or some shit. And I'm over here like, he looked at me, he's like, it's funny, right? And I'm over here like, trying to understand the Spanish and the English side of the episode, and I'm over here like,
As a bilingual, I don't know, man.
like, it's a bilingual, I'm like, it's kind of funny, but it's like, not really. Because I'm like, you just asked the only Mexican kid in your band, this is funny, and showed me a clip related to Mexicans. There was like a time he got mad at me because I called my other Mexican kids beaners.
I love saying beaner, it's so fucking funny.
Like, and then he's like, did you just say the B word? I'm like, I don't want you saying it, but I can say it. And he's like,
it's the same way like
the N word?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and had a weird relationship, man.
It was kinda.
We all had weird relationships.
I feel like I was the only one that was like, no.
No, like, he was nice to me
Barrier.
though, like, messaged me on Facebook and was like, hey, like, your post, like, you're going through it, and I hope you know that, like, but now I had to make a new Facebook because I got hacked, but he hasn't accepted my friend request, so I guess that chapter's over.
Oh!
I saw him as a father figure, I think.
You don't do. Okay,
No.
so he lost his job.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
I knew about all the chords and the whole music, and I know that.
Yeah, he stole music.
That don't make an excuse to not accept my friend request on Facebook. Like, hey, we all can make mistakes here, but
yeah.
love you, Mr. Miller, but you don't love me.
There's actually, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if he's gonna find this or not, but
Probably not.
band kids in my 4 years, the younger ones would joke about it, but they would joke about fan fiction ideas of Scotty Miller with his
not Scotty Edward Miller.
They're like Scotty Miller with his trumpet.
Cut it. Cut it.
He doesn't do anything with it.
Stop in the name of law. Stop.
No.
Let me fucking finish.
At least my fanfiction is about werewolves. So like, what the fuck is this?
He doesn't do anything with the trumpet. The trumpet's not even humanized. It's just mostly really descriptive. It's like YN X him, but it's like him cleaning his trumpet, and they're like he tenderly brushed it. They would say it. They made that fan fiction and they would tell it to me word by word, and I'm over here like, they didn't post it or anything, but like they were making it in their head, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I have never told him this, but I'm like, it was fucked up, and I'm like,
Next question.
Wait, do you remember? I don't know if you were there, but it was, you know how Mr. Miller didn't really like people playing on the piano, right? Unless they like actually knew a song.
Yeah.
And Cassidy, she was playing the like da 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 da, and she was going really slow. And then Mr. Miller came out mad, and he's like, "If you don't know the rest of the song, don't play it." And then she goes, da 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 da, and she plays the rest of the song really fast. You were there because I remember we laughed so hard.
I think I was there. But Sonia, I had some incident with him because like he likes me, but I kept interrupting him because that's my thing. And he's always like, Briget, if you can't stay quiet, I will put you outside. Remember that? And I just went, and I laughed. I just started laughing when he yelled at me. I was like, my bad excuse because I'm about to laugh because you yelled at me. I could never take him seriously.
yeah, like me and him, like
You said that to his face once, I think.
Yeah, I did.
And he was just like, what? I was like, what?
I was like, when you yell at me, I can't take it seriously, man. You just sound like my father.
No, yeah. I said the same thing. But,
well,
I was like,
trauma.
I was like he like yelled at me for like talking too loud, and I almost got emotional with it because I don't like it when someone like
yeah, no, it's
doesn't know me.
embarrassing.
They're like you're so, they're like they say I'm annoying or something, and I'm like, oh, that took a level. I'm like, oh, I trusted you. Anyway,
No, I
like,
get it.
But he was like he was like, oh my god, like don't be all this. He did the hand sign of talking too much, which just triggered something.
I would have took that sexist.
And I was like, look, sir, I honestly don't want to be a fucking dick to you, but like, don't ever do that again. Don't ever, like, you could say that I talk too much or whatever, but don't ever do that.
Just your authority, you know.
Like, I look up to you, and you remind me of my dad, and I will fucking insult you like my dad. So don't do it. Don't get to that level. And he's like, oh, and then he respected it, and he didn't
respect me at all. He would grind it more.
He respected it for like a day, and then the next day he would continue. And I'm like, bruh. So I was like, or like cussing. He would just get bad like with me, and I was like, you cuss all the damn time. Shut up, old man. Damn.
Shut up, old man.
And I was like, anyway.
But
enough about that, dude.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, we're done with him. We already finished our 4 years with him.
That was 6 years ago with me. With me, it was 6 years ago.
You and me are the same.
Yeah.
We did high school together.
Oh my God.
And then I left it.
And then I came after.
Like 6 months before y'all graduated.
Did you know that me and Briget weren't actually like best friends until freshman year?
Even then, I think it wasn't fully
Even
established
freshman
until
year
sophomore
was weird.
year.
We didn't actually become like friends until later.
Yeah, since middle school we were on and off a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I had worse anger issues back then. Like, oh my God, who the fuck was I? And then you just mentally ill. And then I found out I'm mentally ill.
Aren't we all?
Well, okay, but like the beginning of the years, I wasn't mentally ill though. I wasn't depressed or
Freshman
whatever.
year, yeah.
And like middle school.
Middle school, we just started talking.
Yeah, I did. We just started talking. I didn't even talk to her much in middle school. And then freshman year, it was like, because I know for sure that sophomore year is when I started to be like doom and gloom. Because freshman year, I was all like, well...
You were because you...
It was like a weird in-between, you know? It's like the transition, because I was also like, happy! And then also like, kill myself!
Yeah, and I'd just be in the back like, woo! Or if you talk to me, I'd be like, oh, okay.
And it was like, you know, I had the weird A phase.
We got super...
in freshman year.
We got super close because we were in the same gym class.
Well, okay, I don't know if it was gym class, though, because you would skip class all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so I was alone in gym class!
Okay, the people I was friends with at the time,
Yeah.
I really wish someone knocked me in my big fucking head of mine and was like, no. Because that ruined it for sure for me. I do regret. And I stopped sitting with y'all and for band in the hallway for lunch. I started sitting in the art room with other people. If I could go back and change that, I would.
I know, there was that period, and I was like, oh, Briget, and like, you were kind of like the more chill person. Sophia was great, but like, you know, me and her were more like education, and you know, sometimes I'm like, I want to be stupid.
I couldn't. I definitely was. Yeah. I was on like 16s and then 5s on my grades. I was like, I'm gonna drop out. I don't care. I literally didn't care at that senior because I was like, I'm leaving because I was 18. I could. Yeah. Don't do that. Stay in school, kids. But
no, for real.
I got my GED though, so don't come at me now.
Just get the GED. Like,
I already got
it.
Yeah, I already got it.
Oh yeah.
This past August. Batas.
I would put them grippers away.
Goddamn. Grippers
like,
away.
Literally, the thumbnail for the last one, I had to put your feet on the couch because that's how it was. He had his whole feet in my face. I was like, God.
But anyways, yeah. Now we're. Well, I like to say we're definitely now settled and closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and me.
Yeah,
talking. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like we reconnected after high
out
school again. I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like more aware of my surroundings, so now we can be friends.
But we're still like on and off, but not like anger way like last time. It was more like right now we're just busy. So like I haven't seen her like in 2 years until right now.
But we talked a lot during the 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
But we haven't.
We used to like play games and everything together.
Yeah.
And sing songs.
Oh my god.
I love the songs. What was it? There you go. As we drive a car running people over. On a game.
Oh my god, we used to play games every night. That's why I have more free time.
Oh my god.
And now I have 2 cats that act like children. Speaking of, they threw up this morning on the floor. I was gonna literally yeet them across the room.
Oh no.
Anyways, but yes, now we're closer, so it's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's really good.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right. I like this one. I mean, this is more like a factor, but things you shouldn't stick into a moving fan. My dick.
I'm sorry, that's not the answer.
That one might be just like for the joke factor.
I'm gonna be real
anything you guys can think of?
I'm gonna be real honest. Don't put Bethel's head there. Bethel's so fucking tall.
Imagine.
Imagine you did just...
Wait.
Well, I was thinking more like the moving fans on the ground, you know?
Oh, yeah, because I was about to ask you. I was like, what moving fan? The ceiling
But
ones,
I mean, that
the
works
ones?
too. It's a thing.
I put my head against those.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Oh, I should change it. Don't put Bridget's
No,
head on it.
my hair is like... Because like I was jumping, yeah.
What
was
shouldn't
15.
you put in a fan? Oh, don't put anything, your fingers or hair.
Anything.
I mean, like a pole or something, like, you know, like...
If you have long hair.
I don't know why. But, you know, when, you know, I was a kid, we would throw things at the fan, and, you know, it, like, flings it off, you know?
Funny.
Yeah, it, like, flings it off. But, like, we put a broom, like, the stick of a broom, and broke the thing. Like, the thing just... It's like,
I threw a shoe, and it hit me back.
It's like, bitch.
I was like, boom, boom. And I just went, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, just don't throw anything in the fan, y'all.
Like, it's not good.
No.
A sausage.
I mean, you could get your sausages cut evenly.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, man. No, I mean, well, that could apply to Bridget's life.
Yeah, okay. I shuffle it.
Well, it's not like it's in
I don't
order.
know.
It's not in order. We just randomly.
But just maybe something will pop up.
We just randomly chose.
Small break.
I sweat like for no reason, and it's horrible.
I just got extra blood, bro. I be sweating.
Me, it's because randomly I just get so fucking anxious or something, and my whole ear turns red, and then I start sweating.
Yeah.
It's always my right ear. Like I bet it's red right now.
No, for me it's I want to know.
Things a lady shouldn't do.
That's sexist. I just get sweaty right now.
Drive.
No, yeah, my car's proof.
They parked on the street, not like in the yard, but on the street.
And I got out the car and I was like,
Like, I got out my car to see if I should give you enough room, and I gave you like a big grandpa room.
no, good idea. Come out of your car. I was in parallel park. I allegedly legally drive, so.
We all legally drive.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
y'all.
Oh, this one might be fun. Things you wish you didn't know. Yes.
Didn't we already do something like? Oh no, but that's
that
parents.
was more like wish you did know, like what
like,
they didn't. This is wish you didn't know. Something you know that you wish you didn't know.
Okay, something you know that you wish you didn't know. My parents doing wahooing.
For me,
Well, I mean,
okay.
What is something that you wish you didn't know about your parents?
It's not about your parents though.
No.
It's just in general.
Not parents. What is something you wish you didn't know? See, the thing is that
I got one.
Ooh, what is it?
I wish I never found out the men are showers or growers.
Or what?
Shower. Oh my god.
Right.
Wait, no, like say that again.
Showers or growers?
Oh wait, okay, it clicked.
Okay, because I don't know.
It's basically if they get bigger or not.
Because some tight like a little whoop, and now you see the balls.
Oh.
But then some are like, it's just always out, and it either gets hard or not.
Oh.
I found that out in this podcast.
I have never heard that used in a sentence, so I never got to learn what it meant. So that's why I looked at y'all.
I found this out 2 months ago by a podcast I will not name because they are canceled, but I watch them. Shut up. It's the internet. But no, I found that out, and I was like, what? And I did my research, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, I feel like, I haven't met a guy that's a shower though.
Mm-hmm.
Most guys are growers, in my
really?
opinion.
But like, elaborate by like what?
Okay, so some guys.
Between shower
so the
and
guys
grower.
I draw, they're showers. Their dicks are already the
Even if
length,
they're hard
even
or
when they're
not.
hard. But most like in real life guys,
It kind of peeks through.
smaller, and then it grows.
grow.
What kind of small dick you?
No, it's long, okay? You want this? Like
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah,
now.
I didn't know that, and so I was like, what? Like, it's not gross, it's normal, but
It's
I was just kind of
normal.
like, I don't know, I've been okay if I didn't know that.
No, yeah.
Oh.
I did not know that. I learned something new each day.
I mean, it took me a time to process like what the heck you were saying, but once it included guys, I was like, oh,
Yeah, not bad.
I was like, oh wait, I know that. Let's see, things that I wish I didn't know. Well, I mean, I guess I would have found out anyways, but like, a dick.
Okay, elaborate.
Okay, yes, okay. It's more like body hair. Did you know that fucking like hair grows on the actual fucking dick?
Are you serious?
Yes, it's annoying as fuck.
I have not seen that.
I didn't even know that.
Okay,
It's some guys, right?
Yeah, but it's like, I think it's for like uncut guys.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Uncircumcised?
Yeah, that's what that means, by the way.
I know what circumcision is.
I said uncut. She's the one that said that.
Yeah.
But like, hair actually grows on it. And I'm just like, why? Why is this necessary?
Why does it even grow?
Exactly.
Like,
That's something I wish I didn't
I
know.
always thought that was just a part of your limb that doesn't grow hair.
No! Guys are, I'm sure women are too, but like, we're just unnecessarily hairy everywhere. And it just fucking sucks.
I mean,
I'm a beaner. I'm hairy everywhere, man.
Yeah,
Say-
it's I have two hairy sides, so it's like,
I used to shave my arms, and I started trying to embrace them, and now they've grown out. I'm like, whoo!
mine
Like,
barely noticeable.
I
but
shaved
it's
my
there.
legs like a couple times, like, to make them smooth.
Yeah.
For the beach. It was nice. But, after that I was like, and then I started getting into like a hairy guy kink, so I was like,
Oh yeah.
I remember!
because, now I like hairy
You had a
guys, and now my
moment.
guys are hairy, when I draw them out.
They
but
have some
like,
booty hairs, some here there. Like I see
okay,
that.
but like, that's not bad. I mean,
No, it's not bad,
I
it's a
genuinely
normal
don't
thing.
mind that, but.
I'm proud of you for
Hair
adding
is
that
normal,
detail.
y'all, but
Yes.
sometimes
I
hair
know, it's
shouldn't
just-
be.
But like, it's also weird because on myself I'm like, ugh, hair. But I see it on a guy and I'm like, that's hot. I'm like, why?
No, for real.
It's weird like that,
Yeah.
man.
But it's like the same hair that I have, like wasn't. But anyways, yeah, that it grows like actually on the dick. It's
I think
stupid.
I'm mostly I feel like more common uncircumcised, I feel.
Yeah.
'Cause
And it's just a
pocket. So.
a Polly Pocket. Or what is it, a Hot Pocket?
Pockets are good.
They really are. I had like a pizza one like yesterday.
Aren't Hot Pockets always pizza?
No, there's other ones. There's the
There's
breakfast
ones like
ones.
ham and...
Yeah, there's
But
ham and
that's
all that.
still pizza.
I mean, okay, yeah, I can
I
be
mean,
like
I
that.
guess, yeah.
Make it technical.
If you want to be like that, okay.
But yeah, and you know, it's just a pain to shave because.
Tell me about it.
No,
I shave my face too. Like, if not, it's more hairy.
Yeah. I mean, I shave.
I looked at
That's
you
why I have, like,
confused. I'm like,
scratches.
dead ass.
Speaking of shaving, this one
What?
isn't like gross, but the first time I shaved off my mustache, right?
Uh-huh.
I had the most fucked up haircut too. She made fun of me the whole day. And she didn't even notice that I shaved off my mustache. She just made fun of my hair. And I felt so bad.
Bridget right now is having like Vietnam flashbacks and everything.
Oh my god, I left too hard in my head. Like, I went dizzy for a second. Oh, I didn't take my iron pill. I forgot. Anyways, yes, I remember that. Oh my god, he had no hair. And then he was like completely bald. And
Wait,
It wasn't bald, but yes.
But
it
it was
was
the
borderline.
because they messed up my hair. Like,
And
I
they-
mean,
they're
it was because I usually get the bangs like I always do.
Yeah.
It was gone, and I was like,
They're like, ah, shit, we gotta go back.
Did you just let it happen?
It was too late at that point, and I was like, I'm dead.
It's like, might as well go bald with it.
No, I remember I was laughing so hard. And I wasn't trying to be mean. But
Like,
it
every
physically,
time she saw me,
it would just come out. And there's times where I'm like, if you don't want me to laugh, I have to either look down or turn around. But you're like, but you shouldn't be laughing. And I'm like, I can't not laugh.
I
Like,
will fuck
it's
you
not
up.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Even in class, I'd like, and I'd just be like, breathe, Briget. Yeah.
I hated high school.
I'm sorry. I wish I was a better person.
Okay, but in her defense, I guess I made fun of her my fair share of times too.
You said there's a herd of Bridgets. You know how much I cried? Actually, at night.
Wait, what did you say to
There
her?
was cows.
And I said, look, it's a herd of Bridget.
And I took it as a weight joke, and I cried at night for 3 days
Girl,
straight.
fuck,
Right.
damn, Tony.
Okay, but like, what else is new?
I mean, you have one anyway.
It hurt me so bad. It took so long for me to get it over with and be like, okay, it's just a joke.
It's a
I'm still a little salty about it because I'm like very conscious about my weight.
No,
But-
yeah. Me and my friends had that, but it was more like me being annoying, and I was like, shut up.
Yeah, well, me and Bridget been through with each other through thick and thin.
Yeah.
More thick.
At least you guys have each other. My friends left me. I have not spoken
I
to
mean,
them.
our
Girl,
friends
I've
are
dropped so
gone
many
too.
people.
So,
Don't worry.
I mean, I
I'm
only
like-
talk to her now. I don't talk to anyone else. So.
I don't talk to Devin,
Yeah.
not Sophia. Last time I talked to her was January, and that's because an aunt of mine passed away and a
Freaking-
cousin passed away.
Oh, damn.
That's
oh,
it.
Jeez.
It was,
Close or like?
he was
Oh.
I don't want to say that out loud, but it was pointless. That was the one time we did, and then didn't talk again. That's just how we are. Sadly, she's the only cousin I have, so.
Well, you remember Chloe?
You do.
Well, I mean, I was kind of an asshole for it because I texted her, just to keep catch up.
When?
Or whatever, like a long time ago.
Oh.
But it was like we were already out of high school for a bit, right?
Yeah.
And then she was like, this is what we were talking about earlier. She was all like, oh my god, I missed you and everything, blah, blah, blah. But it's only been like 2 years and you haven't done anything.
Reached out.
Yeah. So I was like, so I just bluntly said, to be honest, I haven't really thought about you guys. And then she just stopped texting me after that.
I remember you low-key predicted she was a lesbian. Remember? You were like, she's a lesbian.
But I was just kind of like...
She came off really gay, so...
No,
Nice to meet
yeah.
you.
She was like, she would tell me so many stories about you when she was like our
Yeah,
section
that was
leader.
her
And
nickname.
I was
And I kind of sad. I don't know. I kind of feel bad that it caught on.
I never,
At least from
we
my
never
end.
called her
Yeah,
that.
I know
but
that. I mean,
she was
you
like,
guys aren't allowed to.
she was like, don't call me that. And we were like, we weren't even going to.
But, me calling her that. I was just, oh.
I don't even know salty about it because I was the first one to talk to her, but then her and Sophia got super, super close, and I've always been salty about it because I'll be friends with someone, and they'd go with her.
Her
Yeah,
hair
you
noticed
wanna tell
that.
me that. Well, I like you.
Yeah, I got that. I'm just kidding. No,
I guess I'll go with Sophia then.
No, I love Sophia. I do. It's always been that way in our dynamic. I'm always bullied, blah, 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 suicidal, whatever, cheesy. And then hers was always very, very liked by the people. who didn't like me, you know, and she's like, the pretty one, and I'm here like, I'm like the really emoji, just like, I'm here.
So kind of like the frog and toad reference in a way.
She has money, I don't. Education, I don't. But no, like, I love her. She is funny.
It like reminds me of like this one dude. I made friends, like I was friends with him in band and everything. He was the rich white gay friend. At the time, he didn't know he was gay. Okay, he didn't know until
he was closeted.
Yeah, like he didn't know. So until one day he had to do surgery, and then he like confessed to us, and we all knew it. We were betting money on it.
There's one white guy in band I thought that was gay with Hayes, but then we went on a date. me and the guy Hayes went on a date, and I was like, dude, he's like a frat Christian boy, white boy.
My God.
And I'm like a beaner who's just like dropped out of high school and he knows about it. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm with a rat boy at the time. I was like, wow, gringo.
Oh my God.
Such a Keenan money, and then no, he's a cool dude. And it just didn't work out. But we still talked. But then I dropped him because he got a little, he was asking questions he shouldn't be asking, bro.
Oh, I hate that.
And then he kept telling me he likes bigger girls. And I was like, I'm big. Like I'm chubby. I'm not fat either.
Yeah.
But he would always mention it. And I'm like, I don't want to be a fetish. So
stop fetishizing.
But he has a girl who's also on, like, plus size. So good for you. They love each other.
Period.
Yeah. But I thought he was gay for the longest time.
But this, like I was saying, this dude is like the rich gay white friend that I have, and me and him, we both auditioned for like drum major. I didn't make it in, but like almost everybody would compare us, and they would compare us and they'd be like, oh, it's the white drum major and the Hispanic one. It's the really robotic guy and the really chaotic one, and then it's this. They would compare me, kind of like with Tony and me. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, only reason, it's like, I like this dude. I was friends with him and everything, because most of the times he would buy me shit, like buy me food. And I was like, yay!
Me with Tony.
Like, he bought me McDonald's and then I ended up working there.
I've been used.
Okay, but...
She hasn't even paid me back, you know?
He says that.
I don't expect the money to come back either.
Yeah, I don't expect it because it's 6 years later. I thought he did it because he liked me as a friend or whatever, but no.
At first, yeah, and then...
And then it was like, I don't like this.
Right now, I told him I'll pay him back, but he was like, no, it's fine. So do you want the money or not?
No, I do not.
Okay, you
I
heard
mean,
that.
Pay me in total. Like,
It's recorded. It's on record.
It's on record.
We don't gotta worry about that.
Off the record, though. I do want the money.
I'm
just kidding.
You're not getting the money.
You're not gonna sit down.
You don't have the money. Why are you offering it in the first place, Briget?
Because I get paid Friday.
I get paid Saturday, but I mean, okay.
Anyways,
It's so
that's
hot
fine.
when I laugh. I'm taking my glasses.
What happened to what we were doing?
That's our discard pile. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Which one were we doing?
It should be in there. It was the. Were we doing one?
I think
Yeah,
we
we
were.
were.
It's like things you wish you didn't know. I didn't get to go, but I mean.
No, go ahead.
No, you did go. You said about your parents going.
That
to
was
Wahoo.
a fucking joke.
Well, I like Wahoos.
Of course you
Well,
do.
not between straight people or lesbian women. I like gay guys.
I watch more lesbian porn than actual straight porn.
The way you just bluntly say that.
I mean, well,
I mean, you're being honest. That's what matters.
yeah, that's what you like.
The only
you
straight
know?
porn, the only straight guys.
Obviously, I'm not watching straight stuff because I
Me
like dick
neither.
more. Also, the female body kind of grosses me out. So, you know, when I had to draw a
Can't
vagina on
even
one of my
send him
guys,
my
I was
art
like,
porn. Like, if I draw it. If I draw art porn,
Well,
he
I
doesn't
just-
even want it. And it's like, get this shit away from me. And I'm like, what the hell?
I don't mind it
joking.
anymore. Like he sends them. I'm like, cool. Like I'm more into lesbian, but like I'm still gonna see his because like sometimes it is kind of cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of like that actually.
I'm like, yeah, it's good, titties, whatever. And I send him, and then he's like, get that shit. I'm like, ah!
I'm joking, sort of. You're just really bad at drawing porn.
I mean,
I've never
I'm
seen
getting.
lesbian porn drawings. I always see just gay ones. I've always
Yeah.
ever just
Yeah,
seen
And
because
if it
that's,
is
I
the
guess,
lesbian one,
more-
it's only just kisses on the collarbone or something, or on the
Mm.
thigh. There's nothing good with it.
No,
That
so I
is
don't even
true.
look at it
There's
anymore.
only like straight and for the drawing wise at least.
It's either sucking on titty or something.
I mean, my guys are sucking on titties.
See, that doesn't turn me on. If it was a lesbian, I'd been like,
No, I'm not saying
saying
this shit.
Oh man, just imagining that. Oh, Okay.
See, when
I
I,
got
think
love
of
that
guys
goes in my
sucking on
head.
titties, I'm just like, wow!
No, okay.
I mean, my cow, like, he got the big titties.
I mean, the cow's the only one I actually, like, love. Everybody else is like, okay, I like
She's
you.
a titty.
It's because, like, ever since I made the milk him joke, I just love that fucker. I'm like...
I admit to say, I'm like, dude, one day, I'll be honest, man, I want to sleep with a woman. And he's like, if you do that, just don't tell me. I'm like, you being for real? He's like, just don't tell me.
Be Frida Kahlo, bro.
Wait,
Frida Kahlo is fucking bitches.
I was like, isn't that... He's like...
Not with consent.
Everyone's different. And I, was like,
If
I don't care. I'm like, because for me, if it was the other way around, I'd have been like, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, because, well...
I see it because he never explored it, and I'm like, go ahead, just don't fall in love with him. If it's objective, go for it.
That too.
Once, just once.
I
though.
don't know. For me, I don't like the whole cheating factor, which is, whoa, because I'm a guy.
I feel like
but...
it depends on the couple, though.
Yeah, that
You
too.
know what I mean?
But like...
I'm not open relationship. I'm not doing all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like, I will get to
But I
the
told
side.
him, I'm like, have you ever experienced it? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, if you ever wanted to, okay, once. He's like,
Go ahead.
like, you're kidding. I'm like, no. He's like, I'm not going to. I don't want to. But if you want to, I'm like, I'm taking up that offer. Shit. Like, I'm just saying. I feel like it depends. Because if it was, like, one-sided, I'm like, okay. Like, if they don't agree with it, but then they did, it's like, that is cheating.
It's like, come on, man.
That is cheating.
Yeah.
But
I
they're
mean,
all indifferent.
as long as, both are okay with it, then it's fine. Whatever.
But it's like I haven't
But, like,
planned or anything.
I'm not okay with it.
I'm
Like,
probably
I can't be okay with it. I don't know. I just...
For me, it's just because I didn't explore that, so.
Yeah, well, I only have
But once
one,
that happens, I'm like, alright, bye.
Yeah.
Like, I just...
But, like, what happens if you prefer that over what you have?
Trust me. No.
Okay.
That man that man ain't straight.
Even if you tried, most
Yeah,
I'm
girls
talking about
recently
you.
are bien tóxicas.
No, por eso, like, I know I'm not gonna fall in love or want that. I got it over with, I got it out of my system.
No, yeah.
I never fully accepted myself after high school.
But, like...
That's just me, though. It really is just me.
No, like... Good.
But now, after that, if I just see the guy and he's like sitting, he's going with other people, I'm like, alright, well, I'm fighting the bitch and you. Like,
we didn't talk about
that's
this.
different. But I know that man, that man kisses the floor I walk on.
He loyal, shit.
No,
That's sadly me. I mean, I might be doom and gloom, but when I'm with a guy, I'm like, my captain.
No, I'm so dead ass.
That's
That man
me
cooks and
too,
cleans for me, so.
I'm more like I like giving gifts or something, or like appreciating the person. And
I love
they
it.
they love that. Like that's how I have so many girls.
Appreciation.
That's how I have so many girls as friend zoned because they friend zoned my ass so fast because I appreciate and give them gifts. And I'm like, yo man, don't do this. And they're like, no. And I'm like, why don't you give me a chance?
I have a flirty personality, so sometimes like Sid will be like, "Are you like friends?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Dude, you're talking like it's fine. Like, you can be gay or whatever." But I'm just saying. I'm like, you're not the first to tell me I have a flirty personality. That's just me being nice.
Not
And if they take it, because I've had some girls like be a little flirty with me, but I'm like, dude, like I didn't know. Like I feel like bubbles come out of my nose. Like I didn't know.
Shit.
Yeah, and
Girl, yeah.
And they'll be like, they're hitting on you. No, the gays are getting you. He goes and he says like, no, the girls. He's like, are you not afraid about the guys? I don't care about the guys. It's the girls I'm afraid of.
Because the girls will not hesitate.
Yeah,
to
they
steal your
don't.
girl.
Not that I don't stop.
Like, and I'm gonna be honest, I have never hesitated to steal a girl from someone too. Because I have, out of all my guy friends who have had girlfriends, I am stealing their girlfriends. Right now, I'm stealing my friend's ex. Like, I'm stealing.
Offer when he said that, but I'm not doing it. I'm not hitting on them. I'm not purposely seeking out. Like, that's weird. Shit.
Oh my God.
I just tell them, like, but I'm with you. Like, I don't even know. They were hitting on me, man. Like, I'm just ordering my food. Like, give me my burger. That's all I wanted. And he's like, with girls. And I'm like, we'll get a gay then. I don't know what to tell you. If it gets us free stuff, then it gets us free stuff.
See, like, okay, but like, did I even answer the question? I didn't even answer the question, did I?
No, we still went on the tangent.
Yeah. But things I wish I didn't know is when dudes brag about how he fucked their girl last night.
Oh.
And then shaking my hand after with the same hand.
What?
I mean,
He visualized it. He visualized it.
Oh my God! It's a flyer.
I mentioned it in the other podcast, but like
Yeah.
I went to full detail. I'm gonna go again, but
I have physical reactions to like imaginations.
No, I did too, but that one Gene thought was like a bug.
It's
I saw
weird.
something fly, and I thought, oh, is it a bug for real?
Ya lo traumaste.
Girl, I'm traumatized enough.
We all are. But, this dude, he was like he was like a good friend, but like no acquaintances.
I think it's just a dickhead move when guys do that.
Yeah, and apparently I'm the tomboy in the friend group, so like a lot of guys are really comfortable, and since I'm lesbian too, they're really comfortable with telling me what they did with their girl because they think it's hot.
You think the same?
Yes. They think, oh, if I tell her this, she'll start talking about my girl and be like, oh, that's hot, or something. Like, no. That dude actually tried to invite me to a threesome with his girl.
Threesome?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not no threesome with your ass. Fuck you.
Oh.
I'm not into the... Why did it take you a minute?
I know, I was just like, huh? No, I knew what it was, but I didn't know why you were talking about it. I was like,
he tried to invite me to a threesome.
That part clicked in later.
Yeah, but before he did invite me, he was talking about how he fucked his girl last night and how like all that, and I was over here like, I did not like it. I didn't ask, and then he was like, he shook my hand like, you know like dab me up, bro, and we dab each other, and then he pulls me in like by the hand and everything, and he whispers, I did my girl with that hand.
My reaction when you do that. It's so old.
I'm trying so hard to gag about it, but
why are men so like
see,
that's why I question why the hell I like men. I mean, it's hard.
And the dude was a white
yes,
man.
I know that obviously, but sometimes I'm like, what am I gay?
What am I gay?
Because like men are just
it's the wrong group you keep finding.
No, and the dude most
men though.
And like he finished shaking, like he finished dabbing me up, right? And then he goes, oh, well, if you don't mind, like, it's like, if you want, I can invite you for a threesome. And I was like, no!
You need some milk!
Like, no, man. Like, I've seen the pictures of your girl. Your girl's not my type. Like, she's a white girl and she's not my type. Okay?
Yeah.
But, most dudes, like, dude friends I have had, they always be bragging about how they did their girl or, like, what they did dating-wise with their girl, trying to make me jealous or some shit. And then some of them even they're like, oh, look at that girl. Look at her fat. It's a flat-ass, twig-ass girl. And I'm like, what is that? That's not fat. That is skinny.
Where?
And then they're like, that's fine. And then the girl turns around, me trying to, like, scan or whatever.
Your skeleton bone when she turns, I'm sorry.
Like, if
she's so fat.
You see bone, but, like, I mean, is she pretty or something? Like, she turns around, and I'm like, hella ugly.
Oh my God.
And I'm like... Dude, sometimes white people look like brujas, some fantasmas. Yeah. They scare me. So it's just like, there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, Dios mío.
Yeah, I'm just not into white. Yeah, I'm not into white people. You know?
I like white guys. I mean,
there's somewhere I like them. It's like,
personality or whatever wise, but like,
I
mean, she knows like I like guys. I can almost find an attraction in.
So I don't like skinny guys either.
I like skinny guys.
Twinks,
I like big guys. I like athletic guys.
I
this one dude came in the store once, and he looked like the men I drew. You know, with the huge chest, and he was wearing a tank top, but he was with his fiance. And I was like,
"Guy, get these steps on. We'll proceed."
It's like Miles. Remember, he's like, "I'll pay you to have a threesome."
Remember that? So gross. It's like
he said that to y'all.
Yeah, he was a saxophone player band. I'm calling you out. He's with Miles, and he was like, "No, I'll pay you like $50." And I was like, "I'm only worth 50, 1, 2, no.
I'm worth $1 million, bitch."
I was like,
it's just,
no.
You know, and you don't expect these people to say that shit.
So like, I'm with my boyfriend. Like, well, you can join too, huh? No, I'm good. That's a different. I'm not into that.
It's just gross. And like, you know, and the ex dude, he seemed like a nice guy or whatever. But...
Yeah. He kissed me in the car.
Oh.
Before I got with Sid, like. It was after I left it's after my really bad ex I had, and I was like, I wasn't to try out because I was like, I want you to buy me food. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's literally it. But I was like, sure, like we'll hang out. I really thought it was just a hangout. I forget he's a man, a straight man, and he tried to kiss me, and I was like, no, por favor.
Like, I didn't give you consent for this.
They're weird.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so weird because I mean, you guys say, "Oh, straight men," but in my experience, gay men are the same way.
Some gay men are assholes. I'm like,
some. It's the same for like every guy. Guy is guy. Man have penis.
Guys are some guys.
Like no matter what they are, is literally the same. There's obviously the good ones. They're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then there's the bad ones, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? And that's the same way for gay people, and that's what pisses me off so much. But
well, I haven't with a lot of gay guys. I haven't talked to a lot of gay guys. You're really doing gay guys, so I'm like, well, he's not really a dick, so I'm like.
I mean, I am a dick, but just not that kind of dick.
That's what I mean.
There's like the sassy gay dicks. It's like, chill. I had. What's you thinking?
No. I was agreeing.
Okay.
I was agreeing.
I was at work and there's this really tall fucking twink looking ass Hispanic gay guy, right? And he's over here like being really fucking out fruity and everything, and I don't blame him. Like I'm like that, but not that sassy, you know. But like randomly like started talking about me in my personal life, and I was like just answering, you know, like casually, right? And then he just goes on, and he goes, "Are you single?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm single. Don't have a girlfriend or anything." And he's like, I'm like, "But I have had," and then he goes, "Oh, so you're not a V?" And I'm like, "No, I'm still one." He's like, "Wow. If I was a girl, I would be fucking everyone I see." And I'm like,
let's not do that.
I was like,
men are men.
I'm like, and now I call him pinche jotito. He doesn't know I call him that, but I'm like, every time I talk about him, I call him pinche jotito because he's like the only gay guy that I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate everyone.
Oh, that's but like that's like the only gay guy. Men I hate in general.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, I just hate. I don't have a reason to like people, to be honest.
But like for real, and it's like, oh
aside
man.
from like the actual objectifying a guy, but like, you know, like the fuck, guys, like what the hell?
We need to get our shit together.
It's like a mushroom.
Like I'm horny all the time, but you don't see me like making comments about people or anything.
That's what I mean.
Like literally, I am horny all the time. I'm never not horny.
Says in a podcast 24/7.
But
if you guys haven't
like
picked up
me,
on that now,
you're like me. I relate.
Like, I mean,
but like, I'm not trying to like degrade another guy or whatever, or not in that sense at least. It's just about his comments in life. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Kill yourself. I mean, don't do that, but do that.
Remember, dude. Remember the purpose of this podcast.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, we're trying to prevent the. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna go live for the past 2 seconds. I'm like. And that's why I was like, yeah.
You play with something really fun? Oh wait, where is it?
Where's what?
My
Oh, the stretchy string?
Thing.
The stretchy string? It should be here somewhere. But recently I gave Briget a little silicone thing I was fidgeting with because it was funny. And then I said, "Do you want to play with it?" And it's like, Briget's like, "Yeah." I didn't say
I fidget a lot. I just keep moving.
I'm over here playing around my earrings, so it's like...
Mine are little
It was like a little stretchy rope thing that was fun.
Sadness.
I kept
Tony has like
hitting
a
her
stretchy
with it.
thing. Yeah, he kept hitting me with it last week in last podcast. Like, he hit me in the eye with the card and that thing.
Everything I threw at her hit her in the face.
He says on accident. I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. He's got good aim though. I'm like... I was like, ow. And it was like the same eye too, and I'm like...
Alright. Do you guys want to move on?
Yeah, yes.
We've been talking about the same card.
We keep doing that.
And that's good, because like, who cares? We didn't
Like,
have a topic, and this is what you guys get.
I mean, yeah, they deal with it. Suck it. Damn. If you want, you can swallow too.
If I want. Oh, hell yeah!
Ooh, I'm a spitter.
I didn't know. There's some people.
You're a spitter?
Spitter or quitters. I'm a quitter.
I'm a bit gross in the bed-ish. Yeah, yes. I
don't like
I'm just erase
I
that
just
thing,
don't like
but
dick.
No, I'm both teams.
yeah, I've been known to like
Oh yeah, I'm both teams, y'all. Someone say.
clean up.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I've cleaned up a mess before.
Damn.
My mouth. But anyways.
I mean, okay. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried.
I genuinely like how it tastes. So.
I do both. Can't say for the other teams, the girlies. I haven't done it, but with the guys, yeah.
I can't say anything either because I've never done it.
I have. Anyways. All right.
Okay.
I'll do this one. Sure.
Okay.
We can do both, maybe.
Okay.
Last one or nah?
Which one? Should we do 2 more or just 1 more? What do you
We
think?
can do 2 more if you want. Might as well.
Might as well, right?
Whatever.
Let's
It's not
go.
like anything else to do today.
Yeah.
Things you can't believe that someone actually did.
Ooh, something.
What can
Your
I
mom.
pick? Your mom.
Why is it my mom?
I love that too.
Someone that actually did. Someone you can't believe someone actually did this.
What is something
Can it
that...
be myself?
I guess.
I mean,
I
if you
can't
have
believe I
something
did
for
lots
it,
of things.
something for it, you can go ahead and say it.
But I don't. Not even for myself. Because all my stuff is kind of believable. I mean, I'm putting in time. Like, of course it's a result of that. Suck my own dick.
Have you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I actually did.
Stop laughing. Was it good?
Why does everyone say that?
It's your own. So
Like, I told another person, and they're like, it was an actual guy, though.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, is that possible? I thought it was just a myth.
well, I don't have a dick, so.
Yeah, I know, but this is what I told a guy this.
Yeah.
Because we were talking
but
about it,
Flexible
right?
enough, you can do
Yeah,
it.
and I was just like, yeah, it's possible. I've done it. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah.
And then he goes, is it good though?
I mean, it just feels like you're sucking dick. It doesn't feel like your dick is getting sucked. Get it?
No, yeah.
No, I can't get it.
Comprende.
And when I asked, is it good, I meant the flavor, not the flavor.
I mean, they all genuinely taste the same.
Salty. That's my
Yummy.
best. I'm never starting there. I never will.
Scrumptious.
I'm
Ooh,
fitter, man. I don't do it.
I haven't done it like in years though, so like, you know.
It was like a
Don't
one
think he
time.
does
It
it
was
like
a
every
one-time
night.
thing,
Yeah.
Like
It was a
one-time
one-time thing like years ago, like in
He
high
was
school.
trying to be a mythbuster, y'all. Okay.
Did I suck my own dick? I mean, it doesn't have to be you. It could be anyone. So technically, it's just spill the tea.
I have like 2 different.
If you want, you can tell both.
Both of it.
One is I guess me. They're both me because one is like I ran over my brother's foot. Like when I dropped him off from school, so I had a limb the whole day.
You remember your
In front of
brother's foot?
everyone. Yeah, because I'm backing up and I didn't know he's behind me.
Don't
What was
worry.
it?
I
It was
dropped
the
my switch.
charger.
Oh.
Oh, the switch. My computer's about to die.
My
So I
baby.
had to get the charger.
I don't know why we just don't remember to do it when we start.
See? I think so. Shut up.
Okay.
Briget.
Nice. Recording. You ran over your brother?
His foot. I was backing up.
Oops.
It was. This
Oh,
was 5 months ago.
not the trip. Wait, 5
5
months ago?
And then he was like, ah, you know, and I was like, oh my god. And then my dumb goes forward. He's like, ah. Thankfully, nothing serious happened. It was just like a sore foot, you know. But he started like really bad. I have CVS and get him crutches.
I mean, I saw your car earlier. It's not that big. It doesn't. It's not that heavy.
It's still a car.
It's still
like,
a
running
car.
over the foot.
I mean, yeah, I know that, but I mean, it's not that heavy. Okay.
Little pink little stick on my pink.
I didn't get to see the steering wheel, but I saw the pink little octopus in your car. I was like, oh, how cute! I want it.
And then, alright, I had like a lesbian dream last night, and I keep
You gotta spill it. Go. I tell them my
Yeah, we told our dreams the last
podcast.
episode, so-
Yeah.
The thing is, mine was with an idol that I like a lot in K-pop.
Okay.
So,
Well, you can just say a fake name.
yeah, I don't want to say their name because I don't
You
respect.
can say a fake name like Jill or
I was
something.
gonna say the person 1 or A.
Yeah.
And I don't like talking about it. Used to it. I'm not used to it.
Come on, we're safe.
Don't
We
it, don't
laugh about
it.
my
I'm
horny
used to it.
excursions. all the
Because, like,
time.
I like to add on to it or like tell you. I can tell you my kinks, my fetish, but it goes to tell me dreams. I'm like,
It's just a dream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you remembered it,
I
you
don't
might as well
remember
say
it.
it.
I remember it. I don't know. Maybe in a special podcast. Girl, you really want to know? Because she's like,
Give me. I have to listen to this dude talk about it.
I get very shy about it right now. I'm just getting. This is my first podcast. Like,
It's
give me a break, please.
Like, I did say, if you're not comfortable with saying anything, it's okay. Like
Like,
I'm just giving you the
we'll
look
move
like,
on.
I knew I liked it because I woke up with the feeling I literally climaxed.
damn, that's a good
That happens
one.
a lot to me when I have sex dreams. I wake up and I'm like, my stomach. Yeah.
That's a good dream. Never
It
had that in my
was-
life.
I have a lot of sex dreams. I don't know why.
I have
It's a
never
lot of
had
with
any.
women.
Well, I mean,
makes sense.
that kind of means something, you know?
No, I don't. Sorry, sis. I love you, sis. But I'm a woman sometimes. No, I love him. I do. I'm just a horny fuck. I'm the horny fuck.
That's okay. I mean, appreciate it. It's natural.
But, no, I forgot the second one. Damn. Alright, where you go?
I went. It was my second event. What about you?
Where did that? I cannot believe someone actually did.
Yes.
Oh, man. What is... I don't know. I
can't believe Tony sucked his dick.
You can't talk back.
I can't top both of y'all. It's just like, dang.
She didn't even get one. Did you?
The running of the foot and the
wait,
but then I went into my leg and dream. Some titty and shit like that.
Ooh. What is something that I cannot believe like someone did that I did? I don't know, bro. Well, I'm just gonna agree with y'all. Like, I can't believe y'all did that.
She's like, I got none.
like
a friend, family,
whoa,
yourself, a lover. Know your lover, be your lover.
I don't have a bum.
My lover became transgender.
Oh,
I believe
the one I knew.
Yeah, the one.
You gotta.
Oh, I told that story.
Yeah, it was so huge though.
My head against the window.
No, you were sleeping. I hit your neck.
We talked
against the window.
We talked about it in the last podcast.
Was it the last one or one before?
I think it was last.
I think it was a Q&A. I think.
In Q&A, we left our asses about that.
Yeah.
It was like.
I mean, build someone like.
I thought that was there until you pointed
Cute.
out.
I did your. No, you went.
Did
Yeah, you said.
High school's blur.
That was
I
a
don't know.
huge hoe in high school.
Did I tell you that I went to class with his roommate in college?
No.
And apparently he was, or she, I'm a...
Yeah, I know.
It. Apparently I was in a class next to him, like the whole time. Like I was friends with roommate the whole time.
You just didn't know the
Yeah.
transition.
No, I was the roommate, and then we were talking about gay guys, right? And then she brought him, and I was like, what the fuck? The same dude? And then and I was like, oh.
Well, talk about that. I actually cannot be. Well, I mentioned the first podcast, but about my stalker becoming trans just to get with my ass, and it was just like, no. I was like,
That's something
apparently
else.
they identified.
We discussed that in that episode as well.
It was like the first episode. We discussed.
Q&A.
Oh, what? Oh, it was
Yeah,
the
because it
Q&A.
was...
It wasn't the first episode. I did, but yeah, this girl apparently was really obsessed with me. I don't know. I wasn't even that pretty in anyway.
I was pretty high school, and I'm like,
but he was like obsessed with me, and all of a sudden, like I go distant, like they stopped talking to me, and I find out from a friend that they became identify as a girl. And I'm like, they're telling me like I'm best, and I was like, does it look like give a fuck? I will still consider the fucker ugly ass fucker. Didn't change the look. And wore dress to prom. Apparently, I'm like, you're not missing anything. I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe that sounds homophobic or something, but I'm like,
no, because it's a different situation. Like,
I'm
doing
like,
this to get to you.
yeah.
So
I'm like, they were using people against me to get to me, and I'm like, you didn't change. You don't look girl to me because you still remind me of ugly and everything. Still ugly. But I'm really mean, but I mean, they were stalker. I'm gonna be real mean. It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, they changed to that, and I was like, I can't believe you. I can't believe this dude did a lot of things for me because they were cut themselves. Like, they even had a box cut named after me. I was like, excuse me? I was like, no, thank you. But yeah, it's just I can't believe that stalker was obsessed.
hers was a serious woman get like 6.
Sorry, that's serious.
No, it's fine.
We talked about.
I'm sorry. I don't. Oh, that's different. Not.
And when it's the podcast, we gotta say stuff.
I'm a parent, that's why. With me, it's like you better. I'm used to that.
No, yeah.
Okay.
What's the next one?
Things that make you go, ah.
When I
Even
read
though it's, I don't know if it's like, ah, open wide, or like, ah, screaming.
when I read it,
Mine,
My dreams, man.
that make you go, like when I read
That
that.
I am her.
When I read that, I read it the moaning, like just like, like, I mean, like.
Well, I mean, my answer's
So
kind of the
this
same.
answer was so much, but yeah, things that make me go, just titties, titties. Titties are nice.
No, titties.
Titties are nice.
I don't want the money.
Yeah. You money?
No, I still like titties. Like, I would even my titties, but if I see another person doing like, madam.
I actually had a partner, and they would motorboat my like not me because I don't have any, but me to them. Like, they really love hugging me, and they're tall, big breasts,
So,
and everything.
it
So
worked for you.
I was always motorboating, and I didn't even know it was motorboating until like a few years, and I was just like, oh, and I'm like, I was just getting face stuffed in titties. It was a nice, warm feeling. I can imagine that. Yeah, like, you know, but like this ex, like, if you got it in a tota and everything, I was like, boom.
No, I get it. There's another idol in the same group. And
Okay, I know it's
Tell
about
it.
K-pop right now, but which K-pop are you talking about?
Ice.
Fuck.
I have to pull it out now. Can I?
Like, go ahead. Ain't nobody stopping you. Like, if you need to put up, we can go ahead.
I literally say mothering mommy milkers, because...
I mean, from Ice, I have not seen any of them with, like, big titties. But, like, I know they have some titties.
Oh, she
Ooh, yeah.
is as...
I know, like, that most of the group is, like, really pretty. And I'm like, oh.
Sana pretty as fuck.
I heard that, and I was like,
I love that.
what I don't like about K-pop culture is, like, I love it. I love the music. I love everything. But the thing is, like, I love pretend, like, who out of the group. I can't find them. No. And it's because of, like, their faces or their appearance. It's every time they're changing their hair, I can't really find them.
No, I get it.
And I'm like, they're changing their hairstyle, and I'm like, who are you? Who
I'm trying to
are
find that
you?
picture where it made me, like, foam out the mouth.
Sorry.
Barking! No, I mean barking. I need to see their,
Oh my god.
concert.
But like, I was just like, there's so much cancel culture for K-pop, and I'm like, what? I don't even know anything. Like, what did you guys do? I thought you girls were like, just okay, man. What happened?
Because I was just on sexualizing like that, and it's because, like, it gets so much, but you is something else, man. Like, y'all keep I'll let y'all know.
Like, it's like, I don't mean to be like, it's the BTS and Blackpink. I cannot identify them because there's so many members.
They're all Asian.
Definitely not that.
No, it's not that. I mean, no, it's not that, but I mean, when you have the
But I mean,
when they do
go
surgery, when they make you do surgery to have the same facial structure, it is very clean.
It's really chill. And last year's comeback.
Oh, okay.
The hair might be
I
doing
think I recognize.
so you don't have an Asian person?
Please.
Oh yeah, abomination.
I'm Asian. I can say this.
Oh, Asian culture. I'm like, yeah, you do. You did that like the podcast.
I mean,
When I talked to men, you're
Dark Munchers!
like, oh, okay.
Sorry. I was just saying, like, I just...
I'm not reacting, but I'm literally.
No, I can't react. Or I'm just letting. So I'm like, those are my head.
Oh, we were talking.
To my head.
How about
Sure,
you?
ours
It's normal. Yeah, and I just
it
do
is.
it. I feel like when I'm like, and you know,
Do
I'm not
you
using
dream
it. I never about those things when just with you, but it's easier person with me. This is
Right.
me.
Her
Comfortable is new to me.
No,
This podcast, I will be with more.
We will you up. I was gonna out bad. That is so bad.
No.
We're not cutting the. Oh, exactly. 2:15 Monday, April. And Tom said we're gonna open you up. Briget guest star. 23.
Harass. I'm good.
Lawsuit.
Money.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. I'm used to it.
No, okay.
One of the first people that I hear like that I love. Because I'm like, okay, alright, I see the timing here. Literally loose. Like,
Just
I've
like
tried it before with
What? Wait, say that again. What'd you say?
Just like money.
God.
My friends wondering what's the nice about.
Just like what?
I tried like one and I was talking about like nerdy thoughts about my head, and then yeah, like I totally fine, but like it's really important. And I was like,
You're
so
funny.
now we're not friends, but yeah, no.
I don't like no more.
You know what? Back
Yeah,
to my
that's
house.
usually when I like meet someone new, you know, me being who I am. That's kind of like the first information that goes out before I even like recently. I'm saying like obviously high school is different stuff that's what happened there. No, recently when I meet new, that's usually the first information discloses I'm horny and born. If you have like anything against
Out.
there's door.
Get out.
I'm always talking about.
I hate how we stay, bro. How easily I can hate it.
I mean,
I be walking up the mall and I'm like,
damn, bro.
Says you. There's me. I don't ever down that. I'm always like ooga booga.
You think I'm down?
I have a moment where it's just like tranquility.
Like you see someone attractive and like, oh, imagine
Okay,
being
this-
with that. It's like you're like, that's not. The
Is
same.
that weird? I don't do that.
What? Don't imagine a scenario of you dating them or something.
No.
I have scenarios with like,
But that's,
I
you
never
know,
had
that's
that, I mean,
that's
I
more.
was ha-
That's more for like guys and you guys. But like
Girls,
you know,
yeah.
you see, you find them acting, you be like, oh yeah, I would like them and whatever. Me, it's I don't think that. I like, ooh, attractive guy, whatever. Go back to all my 18 men that I draw today.
Yeah,
you
oh my
know?
God.
It's always like my drawn guys.
that's fine.
But it's never real life or something. I'm just, I have some concerns.
I mean, it's okay,
Hallucination, destination.
That's okay, cause like I don't normally have imagination with like, real life people. It's just like when I someone actually attractive, I imagine.
I mean, like, saw the big D guy at work, but I wasn't like, well, okay, so I did think, like, put face in between that.
So you can imagine.
I was like, but that's like the only time I've ever done that. I see cute guys all the time, and I'm just like, yeah, you're cute, okay, whatever.
No, especially with a girl. Big titty.
Oh my god.
I'm like, obviously, but also like, I'm having gay thoughts. Nah.
I just kind of get mad.
And I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you guilty. And he'll just be, you're so gay. He's so sweet either.
Like, where are me?
He doesn't get fully. Yeah.
Just like, it was like, you're just thinking like, someone, you're just like, but you're having ass.
No, people think like, oh, you should be in. I'm like, okay, well, why are you judging a relationship?
Like, you
it's
can tell.
different, but this with me it's different. I'm comfortable enough to say something.
Like, I remember.
I told him, bothered you, tell me. Tell me it bothered you, but he's like, bothered me.
Because I remember when I was with my ex, the talk, I don't know when, we were like looking at people and we're like, oh, that's pretty. We were literally on a date.
Yeah.
We were paying attention to each other at the moment.
But if you
We were like, okay with it, like, that girl's pretty, everything. And then she broke me like 2 later.
okay,
I'm
sorry.
I mean, it's okay. I mean,
It's just like,
oh no.
we're done.
not even like a date, and then it was like Christmas break. 2 years, everything, and literally come back to school, I'm breaking with you, and in front of everyone, like, at the cafeteria, I'm like, and left me to go to class, and I was like, they did, because they're like, oh, I'll see you as a friend, and everything, which was understandable, we got along great, but it's like, honey, I confess to you, and, yeah, and I'm like,
I'm confessing I'm real hello day for you.
like, I did confess, like, the TikTok, but it was, like, really straightforward, it was 2020, so, like, we couldn't talk, so it was, like, straight up, and it was, like, so we went, it's, like, we were actually getting along, dating, and went on one date to the mall, and after that date, we never just broke me and then never spoke with her again. Because right now, no offense if you're watching this, but I don't like Thomas Sanders. I really don't like him.
Tom Sanders.
That one dude.
The gay guy.
Oh.
The gay guy that used to be on Vine.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't. It's content.
I'm
I'm not trying to offend him, but to me it's kind of cringe.
Someone said a 30-year-old acts like a high school. That shit.
It is.
It kind of is.
About it, yeah.
It is.
I feel like that most of like TikTok things. No.
But he doesn't know.
No, not TikTok. It's
uncomfortable.
YouTube. He posts his shit on YouTube. And we're like,
I move on from different content. Adulthood, me.
I don't know, but I'm
Like
like,
adult content.
He gets
I feel like
it,
lots
yeah.
of content creators like that. Like they act younger than they are. I guess that's. You know.
Things he can't even pass it. So like bulky and like.
I thought he was like a tween looking.
Sanders, he looks a little bulky.
I think like her.
Really?
Yeah, because he's really skinny.
Like,
Like,
you keep thinking.
Is he?
I mean, I haven't seen him since like way back, so I don't know if he's changed.
Yeah,
Like, no, in my head, I'm thinking like when.
Yeah, I think he's a
Twinkish.
like not really
He's
skinny,
squirty.
but
He-
he is not the big little fit one according to what I know. But yeah, and I'm just like, I don't like it. And I
He
remember,
is Turkish, right?
yeah.
I think then, cause no, there's some where he looks a little. In this picture, he looked a little like
Okay, yeah, like he has some or something, but it's
Okay, I must have combined him with someone else. But I you talking about him.
But no, yeah, I remember she tried to get me into the Tom Sanders, and I was like, no. And I never bought actually get into it. Like, always like, I never got the time, but lying.
I was lying.
I know, like, I hate it so much. Every time I see that fucker on my screen, I'm like, look out, you're fucking my room too.
When he, never mind, I stopped watching him. It was.
I mean,
It's different.
I didn't ever actually start watching him in the first place. I knew because he was popular.
Yeah.
But I didn't know like still doing stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, he does. Thomas Sanders or whatever. It's an ink stuff to like.
I don't know. I just don't like that. Like those like game night channels or weird. Then
They're to go too far when they come to women.
exactly. And then like some of them are just older guys and like kids. And I'm like,
Like
all they
farting
have.
prank, and I'm like, is this?
It's all they have.
that's kind of annoying.
And it's like that. And I'm just like, why are you doing
Like,
it?
like, you guys are older. You guys grown. Like,
Mhm.
bye. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Not good.
Please.
Uh.
Alrighty.
What else do we have? Pretty much.
So that was cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just did.
Well, we haven't answered technically the question, but
What question?
those are things that go
And I said lesbian, and we went to
I
gay.
said tease.
We went to like people.
Yeah.
We hate them again.
Just for me, I love titties.
Okay, to me, I like titties. too. Obviously, on titties,
I
but
love women titties.
men. Men.
I'm
really
not
go
like
on.
ass, bro. I'm.
I mean, okay.
No,
I
but
still-
I mean, usually like, oh, okay, it's a butt, whatever. But like, I saw something specific, and I was like,
No,
I wanna.
Yeah.
I did ass. So.
Because I don't know.
I mean,
I had actually eat ass.
he hasn't yet. Like, you'll find out one day.
Yes, like,
In high school, like when I did anything. Senior year, I think the last one. Maybe junior year. Yep, and then I've been alone.
That's why I college, because they in college eat
Better
people.
nothing.
Like,
College is a sham.
I have meeting lots of different people. So
I
I
love
college.
guys in college too, but like straight. But they were all be like gay at the same time. This
My girl too. My girl.
Like I don't stand. No,
Like,
like
you're
you're giving
innocent.
signals. Like there was this one in my Spanish class, And he like really, and like he fucking bulge. And I was like, he would like shorts all the time, so it balled up there. You know me, I know. So, okay. He
in high school,
he was like we were friends. We sat next to each other, and like curl up with me, like we would like lay on each other, whatever. And
have you told me this?
I don't know.
It sounds familiar.
I probably have, but he would like literally huddle during class. Like one day we were like doing our.
I remember.
And then one day we were doing classwork, and he was like, my girlfriend texted me, and I was like, well, fuck this.
Didn't he leave sometimes and then come back or something? Did he go out or something around?
I'm talking about college.
Oh, sure, I'm in high school. Nice.
Are you talking about boy with the R name?
I don't know the name.
Then
High school. No, this is different. That's it.
Well, anyways, guy in college, he was like this, and there was another guy the next semester. He was like a tall guy. He like dressed really nice, thing, but he was funny and he was a nerd, and I loved him. It was also cool, and he got like my doom side. Like, oh hey, how are you? I'd be like, I'm the fucking to burn everyone. He's like, so that's cool. I'm like, yeah, you. But then, oh my god, I was like, ah, why?
What team?
I mean, they have a girlfriend. I don't want to be like Mr. Sman, so.
It's like me with It's like with the girls.
No, I seem very happy with the girls. So, like,
yeah.
fuck.
Like the girl that she was with her friend, the one I know. I'm like, oh, like being casual. Wow.
Who are you talking about in high school?
Ooh.
He was a shorter guy too. I used to point about what's him. I can't remember.
So you look short guy too?
Yeah, I don't understand like thing about tall people.
I love tall people, man.
Like, okay, short, it's like half population. More than half, like 80% is like tall me, so good I'm a date guy, but I love short so much too.
I like the friends because
but not like that. Like,
I cry with a person because I've had two that were like.
I do my house. I can do sure. Taller.
care.
You the one for each side, man.
I was like, I found a tall girl with big dude. That's the one. Come here. Cause look, you don't know how tall girls is that extremely shy.
They are.
Like, they are. That's why I find that attractive. Come here, girl.
Got a shorty.
It's a little wawa going. And I'm not. The tall girls like trying to go. They're like hook something like flirt. He's like, oh, you're so cute, like baby wawa. That's right.
No, yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm trying to think. That's not new, you guys.
I don't know.
Also, like, no, thinking. Do you remember the bass class?
Yes.
I think he was hit on me once.
Who you like?
I don't know.
I hate father and.
Yeah, I think I'm attracted to that. Daddy is or something.
Oh. There was that one.
I didn't say I was attracted to him. Stop right there. Everything I like his dad for.
His father.
Daddy.
I saw it. We were like, oh my god. We were all like, that's your fucking dad?
I was like, yeah, dad. He was aware that the girls were, into him.
Like, I swear one time he was telling me. Yeah, I was thinking, think of past things, whatever. And I was like, wait, was he hitting me?
He was always impressed in me, bro. He literally killed myself, and this man is this and his
That's like
father
gross.
saying,
people.
He had the type of things on if it was like the bottom of a shoe, gum, stuff like that.
Anything.
Oh.
I think I was like, what? When a person hits on me, it's someone like, hey, come on.
I'm
What you're saying to the world right now is people that.
Depressed people can be too. I mean, there's
all of them are not doing so
I'm kidding.
Damn, that's hey.
Well, I think the other dude hit him. I didn't think it was untrue.
Who?
Our person.
Oh. Who was that?
Oh, him.
That
was passing letters.
We're not talking about it because I don't want to live that ever
It
again.
was just a moment of like.
What the? No one's fucking fun.
He goes.
I was doing partying one time. I graduated already, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was helping her with peeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was seeing the I Won't Say I'm in Love Please. And, I was bored, blah, blah, blah. And then out comes him in the car to the carnival.
Hey, wait, the twink one with the glaze?
No.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
like,
about this.
And it's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, well, the
Small places.
is this coincidence?
But you did tell me, didn't you? I forget.
So.
Yeah. Because, like, literally, it's going his ass running. He's like, I got it.
Yeah,
And I
that.
was like, oh, okay.
But, yeah, that was like, fuck.
We're past each other. We made him a letter too.
Yeah, I'm talking about this movie. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Like I said, it was embarrassing. That is an especially embarrassing part, so.
Do we have anything else?
At the time.
Do we have anything else to add before we end it off?
Another guy, but he went to bang church. So I was like,
Not in the holy temple.
exactly. I mean, we're kind of religious back then. It's like
Yeah, but not in church. Doing the parking lot's better.
I did that in the car. Okay.
we wanted to like in the bathroom. I was like, no. Like,
Not there's bathroom.
the first time's in the car, second time in the bathroom. What the? How about in a room?
Don't do it in your bathroom because the little kids were skipping. Will walk in. I'm like, yeah.
I just see it differently with church when the kids, yeah. You know the church when I used to live at the apartments with parents?
Yeah.
And you come in and remember on your left side there was a church that kind of uphill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like past that street. It was at church parking lot, man. It was
I
at
did it at the school right here.
at the school.
Yeah, the one right in the parking lot.
Glennon.
Oh my god.
Location.
Oh, we did. Hey, the full.
You can't even.
Well, you know, the
Yeah,
school
yeah,
right here. That's my dip first.
The church and the cop was how old were you? I was like, I'm 18 and he like 19. So
Oh
we
my
were older
God.
than him. And he was like, oh, I'm 20. He was 20. And he was like, try and leave. And I was like, we got you, bro. Like, just go. We got. Yeah.
Well, do we have any questions to add before we enter?
No.
Got too many.
Not that much. Four that I've been with, like, or not even with, like, technically I've only officially with one guy.
Oh.
I had it for 2 weeks.
I had a girl for one day. That's because they sent nudes the first day. I was like, no, flag. Like, they didn't give me a warning. You want to see something? And I was like, it's like something like a dog or something.
A dog,
Like, I know. I say,
Show
like,
your Kit Kat.
I'm like, or something. I'd be like, doing something cool. And I show something that I think is cool. I think I'm gonna send nudes. And I was,
Appreciate dick pic though.
but I was like, I appreciate thighs, titty pic. I appreciate it.
Like, I like them. But, like, it's so tense sometimes. Be like a raider on the internet. You know, me playing games or whatever. I'll be like bragging about your punk. And I was like, look at what see.
Look, it was the.
Show me.
I need to research.
Because, like, okay, it was kind of weird. It was like a couple months ago. So on, like, you can put little, like, just the profile thing over it. You know, people see whatever you have there. Usually people say hello or need help farming or killing this thing. It's like a fight or whatever. You know?
It's RPG in a way.
Yes. I put perks because I'm like, most of the time people come in and they're the fucking like signature. And I'm just thinking, but like the one guy, and he was just like, I got like cock. Like, what? And like, wanna see it? I was like, but I think it's a girl. So like, I was like, and like he was saying it in a way that was kind of okay, probably lying because like it's like bullshit behavior, but I think I just really need a break. Alright guys, that's the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got back, then thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoyed how long this episode is. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to click that like button.
Don't forget to click the bell for notifications.
And make sure you guys leave a comment about whatever questions you have. And maybe we'll answer them in another episode. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
Good night.